Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I have to confess, chat, I'm still not exactly feeling very well today. So please bear with me a little bit as I was an inch off cancelling, I'll be perfectly honest with you today. But I'm gonna do my best for you. I feel terrible though, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel utterly terrible. But welcome back to... God, what session number are we even on today? Session 9! A Voice in the Dark. Session 9. Doesn't feel like that many, but each one's been quite a lot. The party had a little encounter in a factory recently. Now, full transparency, one of our members will be shooting off briefly. Originally, the delay was to give them a chance to do this, and then that got pushed back. Things happened, live streaming is fucky-wucky like that, so just a little bear in mind that someone will be away for like 20 minutes or so. But out of a couple hour session, it's not going to be a big issue. But yeah. Now, I will, in just a second, chuck it over to my players so they can reintroduce themselves and see if they can regale you about what happened last time, as of course... It's always good to help remembering what happened before. But, just to bear in mind, I'm just going to use Tangier so that it doesn't ping. So, if anyone wants to do the Tangier alerts, as you know, I mute for these. So, let's do this. Move myself a teensy little bit like that. And... that my players know to unmute. Why is it not doing that? There we go. Right, I shall unmute them, myself, and you in just a mo.
Jimmy Stormlight is my favourite guy. Jimmy Stormlight.
Well, we've unmuted you to Jimmy Stormlight 1 month.
As is proper.
It's a good thing you didn't unmute to some of the other stuff we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went down
It was dangerous.
dark track.
Yes. Looks like
The UK wouldn't like some of the stuff we've been talking about.
they don't like anything, so...
You would have liked cardboard.
They would have liked the cardboard.
That's true, the cardboard. Eat cardboard, it's perfectly safe.
Eat cardboard, it's safe. Especially if it's in a food container.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, don't eat cardboard.
Well, you
No,
actually
it's
can.
fine. Also, eat styrofoam from takeaway containers. Legally,
That I don't...
No, that's actually...
Don't do that one. Don't do that one.
That one.
Actually, no, what you should really do is get a big barrel of petrol and then just fill it with the styrofoam from your containers.
Please don't. Please don't do this.
And then bam, you have napalm.
That's not how it works.
I feel like that's against TOS.
Oh yeah. I have a recipe for napalm, but I'm not gonna say it here.
That's not a normal thing to say.
You said the recipe!
That is
It wasn't
It's like Breaking Bad. I'm not going to give you all the steps for legal reasons.
Oh, well, I don't know enough about this to know whether that's the recipe or not.
I've heard another one.
The mainstream
Hi,
news showed how to make
Marita.
chloroform on screen, so you know.
Chloroform? I hardly know a form.
Oh. You guys, let's introduce yourselves. Who are you? Where the fuck can people find you? And who are you playing as? While I try and get some fucking stamina back. Jesus Christ.
Well, you're right.
Who wants to go
I
first?
am the artist formerly known as Onyx Ananke, known as Ada
Artist?
Scarlet. You can find me on several FBI watch lists and occasionally on Twitch at twitch.tv/Ada Scarlet ADDA. Speaking of double D's, would you like to introduce yourself, JD Moss?
Yeah, hello. there's only one D in my name actually.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm double D
I think
then.
I'm the only one with double
Yeah.
D, so technically.
yeah, that really doesn't work.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm JD Moss, or Jack, or Jud Moss, or Moss, whatever you want to call me. You can find me in your walls, watching,
DJ.
always watching. That's all. I'm also occasionally on Twitch. Play Expedition 33.
And
That's
buy
all.
Cosmere RPG from brand.
No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do
But to
that.
confirm, he is not sponsored by or kidnapped by the French. He just likes the game.
The French
Hmm.
aren't real.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't like the French, but I do like Expedition 33.
Yeah, in spite of its French.
But it's showing a destroyed France, so you know it's a
Oh yeah,
positive.
that sounds
right.
good.
They say post-apocalypse. I say ideal future.
Yeah. There's nothing that says that in that game England's doing great as far as I'm concerned. Maybe
Just friends.
maybe they did all the horrendous stuff that happens in that game. I hope so, because it's against the French. This is a joke, by the way. I like the French.
I'd
They're
like
actually
to
like
mind
our
upon viewing
close.
that the points and opinions of my guests do not reflect myself. The
They'd
channel-
say
Yes,
the
they
sa-
do.
Yes, they do. They're
These are not
the
agents
same.
of the channel, nor do they speak for me or for the Baron Zuckerberg.
we
We
were
have a
given the
contract.
script to read.
Yeah, I'm reading
about
off
our
a script
introduction.
here, which
We have
weirdly
an
I have them a
employment
script as I'm. Besides, you fuckers can't read, so.
That's
it's weird.
in the script.
Yeah,
That's in the
it's weird.
script.
It's like this is all in the script. It's
Yeah.
very weird.
Including us saying this.
Yeah,
Very
it's like
elaborate
he's
script.
trying.
Who wrote this shit?
Definitely
Yeah.
not fucking me, because I don't write scripts, I put notes
what's the
that I go off tangents for. Anyway,
What's
Devil,
he
would you
with-
like to introduce yourself before we go horribly off topic?
Oh, yay. I'm Daryl Dan. I usually stream on Twitch at least a couple of times a week. Mostly Minecraft or Valorant or some other normal games. You can find me by searching the Devil Dan in the search bar. Yes, that's me.
You're now a Minecraft streamer.
Yeah, I mean,
That's not good.
it's better than like Roblox streamer, right?
It's true. He's
I
not
mean,
wrong
if we're
there.
putting the bar that low, yes.
Better than a League of Legends streamer.
Oh yeah.
They just hate themselves secretly. You have to hate yourself. a
Yeah,
little bit.
it's not really
The only
secret. They
thing
say it a lot.
that's worse than League of Legends is Dota 2.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. They're both pretty bad.
It's worse because no one cares about Dota like streamers as well, like comparatively.
Yeah, it's true.
Particularly good reason, but that's gotta hurt more.
And it
Yeah.
takes like 3 times longer to play just one match, I believe.
Who else do we want to insult? We've gone through a lot of people
You
today.
guys have been a lot of
Uh,
people. I feel like I need to just
I-
like, write some text on
Warhammer
screen.
fans?
Mm,
Nah, that's
It
too
would be
much.
funny.
That's an unwise decision. I will say I was gonna say something. I had to bite it back down.
Oh,
yeah, you should.
pussy.
The aristocrats.
The movie?
The aristocats.
Yeah, the movie?
Well,
Yeah, what's wrong with the
Far
movie?
less. I hate cats.
No, in the movie.
Okay,
Cats.
well
Anyway,
that's too much.
last session. Things happened. But what
You
happened?
sure?
For those who weren't here, are cognitively challenged and forget and can't remember of 2 weeks ago, or potentially are just new and have never seen this before, and are probably about to click off screen.
I believe.
Or the lurkers that Twitch is hiding
the-
now. Thanks, Twitch.
There is one person who's not done this as of yet. So, Mr. Devil,
Mm.
if you'd be
Alright.
so kind.
So, I woke up in a coffin that was graffitied inside out. I found a place with my homies. We ate some meat together with a lot of sauce. I pissed off the floating skull that defends the fridge from me now.
Yep.
Then we went on a mission. We captured another skull.
We did
when
on the way there.
we lost, when we found, when we pissed on the road, when we went to the factory,
Yeah.
fought a bunch of servitudes, almost died, and then
I did die, technically.
Yeah, and that's about it, I believe.
You know,
That's actually
this
a
is just
really
my
good
session out of
explanation.
context, isn't it?
I mean, there is a notable thing there that I think was missed, which was there was a whole recording that we watched of
We have so many leads to follow up.
from
our investigations.
Many leads.
almost
to
too
follow up.
many.
I'm not good at investigating. I'm just.
Also, no, I think that's the last major thing. Oh, there was that whole relay with a person's face in it.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that thing. There was a centipede-like, I guess, hacking tool in one of the servitors.
Yes, one of you has very likely picked up a miniaturized demon engine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very likely.
And
Was that? My God.
Xenos
Yeah,
tech
and-
knows.
yeah, it didn't look like a demon engine.
It's mine
There is
now.
no distinct look for a demon engine. The models are just an
Yeah.
example of what they could look like in the
I mean,
also
I
got
feel like
myself
there'd
a
be
nice hard copy of a bit of scrap code. It would appear.
yeah, you've got a virus,
Yeah.
which you think you've contained, but who knows?
I can't fail, so I'm free. So it's fine. I'm built different.
Sure. Yeah, and then I got corrupted a bit.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah, you willingly accepted more corruption into your heart.
Mainly because I was debating whether I even wanted to keep my dude alive. And I need to find some sunglasses.
Yes, you are now a basement dweller. Cannot handle the sun.
It's true. It's true.
Nothing
Just
changed. Always
changed.
have been.
to become a redditor.
Your next step
Oh,
on the path of corruption to become a Reddit moderator.
It's true. I don't feel like they'd be worshipping.
No,
Thorn,
Discord
though.
moderator.
I feel like
That's
they might be a
noble.
Slaneshi.
That's noble.
Oh,
Maybe
it could be
Slaneshi.
noble.
I don't know.
But who
There's a bit
knows?
of
Mods in the chat. Explain your allegiance.
Do you guys want me to be more corrupted? Leave a comment for engagement.
That's the quiet part.
Or
Shush.
redeem a channel point, so it will make sure that you are not picked up as a lurker in the system. Maybe.
I should.
Do you
I
not
should've-
get anything
I didn't
from a
have
lurker?
chance, I should have made a fucking one channel point thing. Just I don't know.
I think that might be the meta now, to just always have a one channel point thing
Might
that
as well be
shows
if,
that you're there.
The moronic powers that be want to keep changing Twitch. Anyway, I'm gonna start ranting if I start talking about that shit. It's so dumb. Anyway, as you may remember, I believe we left you off at the factory.
Yeah.
With a
Think
few,
so.
and just to remind you, these ones are off. Don't worry, all powered off. Let me put a little snooze on them. Nice and obvious.
I believe we had literally just looked at that video.
You had, yes.
I think immediately be like, I think we should leave this area in case they send reinforcements.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If you've got everything that we need from this area, we should probably leave to a more safer environment.
Janus kind of leaves sequesters away a few of the things he's kind of picked up and got a hand on, slipping them into various little side pockets along his roughshod clothing now. Looks back over Conrad and Dimitri. Just to reiterate, the two of you took quite a beating. Are you alright?
Yes.
Yeah, we're actually
am
full health.
fine.
We healed, remember?
I know we. What do you mean by full health?
I mean, my health is 100%. I feel great. I think full health in the context of this world actually makes sense.
It doesn't in the context of you as a human of flesh and blood.
No, as in like, I feel like if somebody said in real life, I feel full health, they'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like it would.
That's a bad take. That's a bad take.
Okay, I'll try it next time I'm in a hospital.
I feel
See,
pretty
hip-hop
normal.
game, I
And I
guess.
guarantee they'll know what I mean.
But, like, it's not that you're on max HP, it's that you have been injured. Like, you have been clocked in the head. You're healing from the injuries to the point where it's not a problem. But you don't.
In the grand scheme of
Yeah,
things, your
I
head
understand.
should be a slurry across the floor, right?
Yeah,
Outside
I
of
mean,
that, you're
the
instead wounded.
yeah, I mean the major hit that would have done the max amount of damage was in this world dodged. I didn't actually dodge it, but chaos stuff.
And then I believe Devil got punched by
Yeah.
a servo arm.
These things do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jay kind of picks through his things every now quickly. Reviews the silvered centipede he's just disabled. Pushes that into a pocket again. Before looking over the area, an eye casting back to the building we'd left only very recently, with the now destroyed, abominable mechanical effigy behind us.
Yeah, we need to get out of it. Are we sure that that centipede thing isn't able to be tracked?
Its power source is cut, so if it is, it'll only be from when we have Paraton, I think.
Very well, let's get out of here then.
Yeah.
He pockets it and huddles on quickly after, and I kind of glancing back over the depowered servitors.
We still have the depowered servitor
Skull.
in our skull
We have
skull
the
in our.
servo skull, yeah, and the power
do.
cell to come collect. Again from across in a gutter.
Yeah.
Janus is on point, hurling himself over to go see if he can recover that.
You wouldn't need a multi-melter.
Just check it's
They have
still
no
there
armor
after our
currently, but if you did
minute
hit multi-melter,
excursion, a
yes,
couple minute
fuck
excursion.
yeah. All right, so recover. Excuse me. You recover your skull.
Yeah, our funny power cell. So that we have the skull. It's just the power cell. I think we popped out, right?
Ah, yes. Yeah,
Yes.
you left it in
Yeah.
a sewer grate, if memory serves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You retrieve it. It has a very musky smell.
That's fine.
The vapor of
Oh,
probably. Well, what did I say the population of this place was? Was it 33 billion or something stupid? Something like that. A lot of fucking shit.
Was Dimitri pissing here?
Yes.
no, it was somewhere.
Well,
I feel like
further
it,
down.
I feel like it was somewhere over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was somewhere here.
Does it have his gutter piss on it?
No,
It
Okay.
depends on where the sewers go.
Just
there's a few
just-
grates. The planet doesn't
James-
rain very often, but it rains hard when it does.
I can piss on
James
it
is
if you
full
want
of
to.
waste. He'd be pissed if there was bio waste on it in a different way.
But I mean, you put it in a sewer.
Yeah, but like it's practicality above function at the time.
Like being pissed that there's biological waste on it when you've chucked in a sewer feels.
It's different if it's from a guy you know.
I mean, you have no way of knowing it was from if it
I
was on
know,
it.
I know. I smell it. You were eating rhubarb.
What's rhubarb?
Rhubarb exists.
What is
I've
it?
never
I
seen
actually
it.
have no idea.
Yeah, it
James
doesn't
had
imply that I've
rhubarb.
seen it.
It was
Oh
a
yeah, you
desert
might
world.
have had rhubarb.
Lucky to see any vegetables.
Yeah.
You want me to piss on that?
Fuck would you say that? There was no vocal prompt to indicate you should ever even What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
I
Can
don't
we
know,
have this
just felt
conversation while moving?
tension.
Are we gonna wait for the bus? The tram again?
Oh, yeah.
The
Would
tram
you
might be
guys like
controlled
to
by
walk?
it.
That is a fair assessment. Huffing it is.
Shit, that was a good assessment. I just said that out of instinct.
Janus is exhausted. He fucking full on huffed it after that the combat servitor and did not make time. So he's following along with like a
You're exhausted. We walked here.
yeah, but he's weak and fragile.
You really are not cut out for this, aren't you?
I
Yeah.
didn't think I'd be doing this kind of field work.
I
You
think
didn't
all
think you would be walking?
No, it's more the frenetic, high-octane action of the prior moments. The rapid chase through a tight gutter stack in the forges was not what I thought I'd have to be doing. I thought it'd be checking out crime scenes, maybe reviewing logs, which I've been doing too, but just not this. I'm not built for it.
Yeah, it's fine. You'll get used to it.
Whenever
yeah,
we
you'll
finish
gain it.
this, I'm getting onto the treadmill. We're doing cardio.
What's a treadmill?
You know, treadmills are
They're
a
a
thing.
thing.
Man. No way, that's
Right,
not
right.
a
I was
thing.
from a desert planet that
You
would
would have
not have
stood
had
and worked
access.
like a dog.
I
Yeah,
also don't know what
in the
treadmill
field.
yeah,
is.
yeah, not on a treadmill. Yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't given a fucking treadmill.
You weren't. Some other people who were
You kind of look at it.
more like to
You-
live might have been.
You made the militarum, right? Surely, did they not
They
have
didn't-
like?
They did
meaningful
marches.
piss head?
They might have put you through like
Okay.
an assessment, like a physical assessment.
They just
Yeah,
had a
they did
run.
marches and runs.
Okay, fair enough. He kind of heaves again.
I don't even. This could be completely wrong. I don't even think our modern army like has access.
Yeah, I
does
don't
use a
think-
load of treadmills.
Probably
Yeah,
just
well,
run
that's
around the
definitely
laps.
Makes sense, but that's about it.
It would just run around the laps, probably. Why
Yeah,
would
they-
you use a treadmill? When it's
the
like
easy
only...
manifestation of consistent conditions for testing.
Yeah, but like only... treadmill is one per
Fitness tests they
person.
might, because it's like
And
like,
it's very
like you
long.
said, just initial assessment.
I am now
Basic
Yeah.
training,
picturing,
probably
like,
not.
I am now picturing 100 suited army dudes in full combat gear, and all you hear in the background in this hallway is the fitness gram pacer test.
They probably do that actually.
Oh, they
Almost
probably do.
certainly do.
Yours is a li-fi drill and mix it as well. The li-fi drill being a tarantula turret that is told to keep firing.
Now,
Not like
on our
that.
way back, I'd like to once we've made a decent distance, go like. So, do we want to like do all of the activations and like looking at all this stuff not in our headquarters, so that they can't track us if it has tracking qualities?
Off
Sure.
location would probably be best, and we don't really have the tools to hand back where we're set. Maybe a factory that's down for the day, or for the shift at least, or somewhere empty.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem here is that there isn't really a place where there aren't people.
Something's got to be running. Abandoned building, maybe something decrepit.
Maybe I mean that place was at least semi
Would
like
you
there
like
wasn't
to look
people
for-
there. Yeah, let's look for an abandoned building of some variety.
Kind of cutting away through
Give
the
me a-
through metal spire buildings.
If some of you can
Perception.
give me a awareness, or
Oh
possibly
yeah, I can do.
navigate land.
I can do both of those. Does it matter which one I choose?
Pick whichever you prefer.
Okay. So hold on a second. Let me just reset. Oh, I can't. Wait. Do fate points reset session wide or
Session,
daily?
So you all have
Okay.
your full fate points again.
Okay.
Unless I
Awareness.
specify otherwise, assume that to be the case, though feel free to ask.
Let me re-roll with my ability.
Succeeded with 2 degrees on my navigate.
I also succeeded in 2 degrees.
Yes, you did. So,
Uh-
you both managed to come to some kind of consensus, a rarity for you two, but you come to a
We're always in
consensus
agreement.
We've come.
of a
Yeah, no.
warehouse that appears to be down for maintenance. A not often occurring thing, as this is a mostly Forge world, and any downtime is an affront to the Omnissiah. The
Is
Omnissiah
there
doesn't like inefficiency,
servitors
so-
in there, or is it
There
completely
appear
abandoned?
to be servitors, but that is all. And the outside, at least. The inside appears to be abandoned, with what appears to be various locks in place and signage, stating that this facility has been deemed inefficient and is to be receiving urgent maintenance within the next 48 hours in the name of the machine god.
Right, so we're gonna have to sneak our way in and then unlock those locks, and then maybe we can use this place?
Yes. There is no human guards or cybernetic guards, only the cybernetically dead, who are lobotomized
Yeah.
and seem to be only
Is-
tasked to move boxes. Metal
Is-
boxes.
Is lockpicking
Interesting.
is lockpicking a tech use or is it a scrutiny
So
or what
if
is it?
Depends on the
If
lock.
it's a manual kind of normal lock, it's security. If it is a objectively technical lock, it's tech use.
Can we see the locks?
You can just about. It appears that the door has heavy chains and a very large lock with the Adeptus Mechanicus sigil upon it.
Right, so it seems
For
like
anyone
they're
asks,
physical
it's
locks.
not a master lock. You cannot
Right.
grab another lock and hit it.
Do either of you know how to pick locks?
I can hear it.
Traditional locks, not so much. They've not, let's say, came up for me.
No, me neither. Does anyone have a silent way of destroying a lock?
Punching.
That's not that silent.
And I can try my luck. I've read some manuals on lockpicking. It was a law book, which I found to be quite strange, but other than that.
I think you'd have a better chance than I would.
If we can get to sight, I won't mind giving it a go. If not, there's always he kind of makes like a smashing motion with his hand.
Yeah, we can always do that, but we probably want that to
Quite
be.
puny from his to his physicality.
Yeah. How many? Like, is it heavily guarded or is it quite lightly guarded?
Guarded would be a stretch. How shall we
Services
say?
have automated tasks.
There are lots of monotask servitors doing their thing. And maybe,
Right.
if you disturb them, they might question. By question, I mean beep at you, perhaps. You don't see any people with actual...
The problem is, any servitor could actually be tracking us. Like,
If it's got the implants and the work made, perhaps it could be discreet, might not be. But the issue is with the world we're on, if we're too careful about that, we're going to be able to move exactly nowhere.
right, well, I'm just thinking the difference between stealthing in or literally just walking in.
Keep our distance, see if we avoid any proximity sensors, just in case they have those built in. And outside of that, hopefully, if they're not specifically designed for the purpose, we should be fine.
Okay. I'll try to stealth in then.
Avoiding servitors on this planet is going to be like avoiding rats in a hive world.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Okay,
Uh,
give me a stealth check.
I'll
Just
try my
a
best.
Average one.
Ah, I failed.
Well,
By
don't
one.
worry, guys. I have a 10% chance of succeeding. I failed by 7.
Okay,
Okay, we're two
just
injured.
for
you
funsies.
are
I'm big tired.
fatigued. Devil, would you like to attempt one? Not a chance to
-6.
Okay. Right, you all very sluggishly attempt to be stealthy.
Oh, I didn't see that roll.
And in one of your cases, you at least have a half-decent attempt at it. As for the other two of you, I believe the equivalent would be if a fully grown elephant were to try to tiptoe around China on the ground.
My foot falls into like an oil, like a bucket
But has
full
had
of oil
crab
ice
apples the night before and is still fucking sloshed.
You instinctively wave at one of them when he looks in the direction.
Hi! Oh, fuck, no. Shit.
The servitor
Uh,
basically pays you no mind as it proceeds to pick up a box and begin moving it to its assigned position.
right then, that went horribly. Who
If there
wants to
were
try the
any
lock?
security measures, they have definitely seen you. If there
Right.
are.
No problem.
Hey, if I
Maybe-
didn't see it. Let's go. I'm really good at this.
Can I do a quick check to see if any of the servitors have blue eyes?
You can, give me an awareness.
They're airy.
And they're plus 10.
I'd be really annoyed if it is like, yeah, all of them have blue eyes.
All of them don't now.
Oh, I failed. Hold on a sec, let me try again. I succeeded.
You already used 2 fate points so far.
No, it's an ability I have that allows me to
Ah.
reroll
Yeah.
awareness
He's
with a
seeker,
minus 10.
So he can reroll awareness tests.
So a
With a minus
77,
10.
So a 68 he couldn't do, but a 58. Man,
Yeah.
shit.
It's surprisingly how often that's actually happened with these awareness tests.
Indeed. Well, fortunately for you, it would appear that these servitors have the usual dull red eyes. Not exactly comforting, but not the blue.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're not being controlled, because there was some servitors that were being controlled with red eyes, but they're not a conduit for the controlling.
Indeed.
Okay, who wants to try the lock? I mean, honestly, I feel
Important-
like we could just shoot it and it would be fine because they don't seem to care about us, but
Important question.
Hmm.
Could my forbidden law in esoteric philosophy help me pick this lock?
this
This
feels
is
like it.
Moss
This is
asking about bartending law.
I was about to say that.
I thought I'd check, just in case perhaps there's, I don't know, maybe Orchimedes once spoke on the nature of locks and how they're really just a social construct.
If Orchimedes spoke about the nature of locks, he'd explain how the lock should have a gun in it. So when some geek
Look,
tries
okay.
to pick it, it shoots him in the face.
This is a slightly less like this is more possible question. Can
Okay.
I know you said
The
it
bar's very low
can't.
for that currently.
I know you said that security is mostly for actual locks, but
Yeah.
could I technically it is tech a lock, and I am using it.
No. That's not how tech use works.
Hey, I wasn't asking you.
I
would
Technically,
stress
it's tech.
The security skill does specify for locks, and this is a physical lock with a key.
Right, but what if I had a higher DC, but I use tech use?
It's not relevant.
There
It's
is,
just not
as far as you
relevant.
can tell, no electronic element to this lock. This is a very heavy set
Still is
physical
tech.
lock.
Are you telling me I can't use charm on the lock? Or
Afraid you cannot
commerce?
seduce the lock. You can't.
What about
You
survival?
could try fucking the lock if you really wanted to, but it's not going to do much, to be honest with you.
What about like survival?
Explain.
No.
Urban survival would include lockpicking.
Fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
There is some logic there.
It's not the greatest reach you've tried so far. It's a reach, but you've at least not reached as far this time.
What about
Can I s-
heresy?
can I-
Because
can I-
crime
can
is
I-
heresy.
Can
I
I
will
smite
move
the lock?
You would like to use smite on a lock.
Don't you dare! Do I feel with my sinner science?
Yeah, you
start-
start to feel warp
Does he
concentrating
start
around my
manifesting
knife.
psychic powers next
It's
to
not
me?
exactly subtle when he does it, considering A, he's not subtle at all, and B, you
Dimitri!
don't have the right stuff to be subtle. So, yeah, the static electricity are all sort of feeling the hair stand up an end, as he is
We don't need to do that.
charging
Dimitri!
bioelectricity through his body at this point.
We don't need to do that. We don't
I-
need to do that.
I am kneeled in front of the lock with a lock with a bobby pin in hand.
For anyone wondering, smite
look
is
over
not like
at
force
Dimitri.
lightning.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It is first.
Basically,
It
What
is
about-
force lightning.
What about navigate surface? Because technically, this is stopping me from
I'm about
navigating to this
navigate
through
the
the
back of my
stuff.
hand right inside your head.
Okay, right. Let's just yeah.
We're getting stomped by the lock.
Look. Let Janus do his thing.
I look over at
Does
Dimitri.
the door
Is he
open?
still?
Does the door like
getting
open
ready
it
to-
away?
No, as soon as you stand between me and the lock, I stop charging the knife with lightning.
What the fuck?
It usually works. If I see stuff that I don't want to be in the way, I like.
Dimitri, I know we just already fucked up a little bit, but we're trying to be quiet. Do you know how loud lightning is? Or if it went
Lightning is
deaf-
not. Lightning is not loud. Thunder is loud.
Look, he's white. He's technically white.
No, but lightning creates the sound of fun. Fucking.
He's technically white.
I will stress that your smite is most certainly not quiet.
I know.
Can we just get to do this door, please?
You see yet again, as has been a very clear trend, Janus's eyes just fall, and he returns his attention to the lock. I'm gonna try and make a security test. Any bonuses? Any negatives? Because I'm clearly being stressed to fuck.
I'm gonna say -10.
Okay, we're not making
We've
this
got
roll,
no
boys.
chance. We're just gonna have to shoot the door.
Yeah!
You
Okay.
What do you use? Describe to me how you're attempting to do this.
Okay. Janus will pulls a small pin from his hair,
Okay.
folds it out delicately, leans in, and just kind of thinks back to his reference book from the lock-picking Lexmate on how to get through these things, and he's like, this is a bit rough. I don't remember the whole thing. Kind of leans in, moves it around a few times, very carefully, intricately, and then you hear a shunk and a snap as the pin breaks inside the lock somehow. And he kind of pauses and looks at it like, well, that didn't go well.
As far as you could tell, there might have been no less than 16 different pins on this thing in at least 9 directions.
I don't think I'm getting this lock
A
open.
lunatic has designed this lock.
Perfectly frank.
How
I
does
slowly-
the door itself look?
Door itself is a big pair of heavy-set doors, big enough to probably fit 2 ogrins side by side.
Oh.
I'm
What's it
thinking,
made of?
those big steel warehouse doors, and they've got they have those 2 big open handles with a chain running through it and a big heavy lock in the center.
Very much
That's
like
what
that,
comes to
yes.
mind. Yeah.
I slowly,
They look pretty
I slowly I slowly get out my pistol.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
Let me
He
try
hangs-
first.
he
Let
hangs
me
his
try
head a
first.
little bit. I'm confident the lad's pistol's going to be quieter than whatever you're going to do.
Exactly, it's quieter than
If you
lightning,
shove the
which I
barrel
know
inside
is,
the lock, then yeah, you might.
it's not saying much, but it's all we have.
Fine.
Can you shoot the part of the lock that the chain wraps through to keep the door closed?
Oh,
It
I don't
might
know if
be-
I'm going to be able to aim at that.
I don't think you're going to whiff.
Can I just shoot the lock with my lad's pistol?
You can, but can you roll me a D100?
Oh no.
It deflects and hits you in the head!
Here's for a roll of a 1. Ah, close.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so you
Lower's good in
shoot
this game,
the
right?
Lock. And there's a sudden chunk as the lock separates in 2. A sort of burning, bit of smouldering metal in the middle. The lock comes away. Door is now openable. Congratulations, you have defeated a lock.
Yay!
We have 16 servitors coming after us, it seems.
Now multiply it by 3. I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, because this is for each. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's go inside.
Yes, you managed to finally enter the facility. Slowly.
We are screwed. There's
powered
no
through the
stealth here.
halls. Once again, if there are any security measures, they have definitely seen you at this point. Probably.
We have no. This is not. We're so not stealthy.
You do manage to find a servo skull station. Essentially, a point where a servo skull can receive maintenance and receive the holy rites of the Messiah.
That's useful.
Some
Right.
nice tools to hand and the like for general work.
Yeah, it's a little workshop area. It appears that the monotask servo skulls will sort of return here if there is an issue with them.
We
Or
should
if
have
they
just
need
made
more
them have an
paper.
issue, so that they just open the door.
It would
I feel
appear
like
none of
that
those skulls are currently in the building.
would make detection more likely. And also,
What?
do they have a lock for the door? They have to be able to open the lock physically?
Well, if
Which
this is
implies
where
they're
they
all
come for
carrying
problems,
keys?
Well, normally the
possible-
facility's running. There are many
Oh,
skulls
okay,
running
that
around.
makes
However,
more
it is
sense.
currently not running due to maintenance on the facility itself.
Janice, is there any way of you checking to see if we've activated a security system?
If there was a local terminal for me to access.
Is there a
Maybe.
local terminal for
There are several.
Janus to access?
This facility seems to mainly be in the production of shells, in particular, heavy stubbers.
Janus, there's a terminal you can access right there.
Oh, thanks for pointing that
So around
out.
the wall,
for
it says Smith and Wesson. No.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Smith and Wesson, baby.
But you do have this slight sort of taste in your mouth, this sort of tangy taste of lots of brass and gunpowder.
Oh, perfect.
Do I find is extremely funny? In my own weapon descriptions, it's specifically a Smith and Wesson.
Nice.
Smithius and Westevius in particular.
Wait, was that roll to see if we blew up the place because there's gunpowder in here?
No. You'll see how loud
Look,
you were
look.
going to be.
Also, modern
Oh.
gunpowder isn't actually that badly reactive, and I have to assume it's either equal or better in 40k.
There is some tech that is worse than 40k,
I
in
know,
fairness.
but I feel like they've got gunpowder on point.
The gun
Also, if
is still
All
pretty good.
possible.
However, a lasgun hit might just start cooking some of it.
okay.
Really
I know
kinda-
I said,
you know?
I know I
I'll
said that
pull up-
you could do it, but like I might be better at it.
I'll pull up to one of the terminals here. I just have to say, yeah, I keep being the tech use guy. You have better tech use than me.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just instinctively just assume you're good at tech, and
be
I
fair,
forget that I am.
He has options to make him better than you technically, if you want to go down the routes.
I am good at tech, but you're just better at tech.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I've already said it, so that's what
Yes.
I said.
I like to think that from a technical perspective, I'm like the computer nerd, and you're like the mechanic.
I'm a mechanic.
Kind of
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
that
vibe.
makes actually
Yeah.
makes a
Yeah,
lot
that
of
makes so
sense.
much sense.
I'll just be 2 seconds. I need to put my hips
No
towards
worries.
very
1,
I
2.
will
No, I'm kidding.
I
Keep
can't.
you
I
alive.
can't believe he fucking lied to us like this. It's
Oh
honestly-
my
Yeah.
god.
Right, so
Fuck,
while
can
he's
you
gone,
imagine?
you check the terminal, and
So
we've
there
set
you
off
go.
every security protocol known to man. The Magus
I'm
Dominus.
into wax poetic about Brandon Sanderson's Cosmere RPG from Dragon's Guild Publishing.
Can I do the same for then a different RPG?
Yeah, you're first.
Yeah, apparently Starfinder Second Edition's just had a trailer about it coming out, which sounds interesting. Also,
Fine.
if you wanted to go through one of the modules of Pathfinder, but you didn't like Pathfinder's rules, which I can completely understand because it is a bit complicated, they're now coming out with those modules but made for 5e.
Yes,
Oh,
D&D Beyond
that's
has the
cool.
Abomination Vault, but for 5th edition.
Yeah, which
Wait,
is insane.
What's the difference in system between Starfinder and Pathfinder?
No,
Is it like-
nothing.
Vibes.
Oh,
one's
One is
sci-fi.
And
One
even
of
then,
them's-
Pathfinder still has a bunch of weird sci-fi shit in it because of how
Yeah.
big the setting is.
Yeah, one of them is
That's
sci-fi specific, but because this second edition's coming out after Pathfinder Second Edition, it's probably also got like updated rules for things that they got wrong in Second Edition. So it's
Alright.
so it's like a 2.5 edition.
Mhm.
I'm
Alright,
a real
back.
Would you like to
5.5 edition kinda
access the
guy.
funny computer.
I will access the funny computer as I peel over it. I'm going to fire it up, see if there are any notable alerts, and also see if it's all locally networked to the other terminals and machines.
Alright. You engage the machine spirit of the cogitator. Pumping the runes of activation. The initial message is a warning that this facility is currently under maintenance, and thus facilities may be working below efficiency. The efficiency bar being around 98%. The facility is currently running at 97% efficiency currently.
Absolutely disgraceful.
The Omnisci would weep. And it should be 110. Now, the cogitator does allow you some access, but some systems have actually been taken off because they're probably being worked on. And a few
Treachery.
safety measures have been enabled, that being the ammunition storage, containing no less than 8 100,000 rounds for a heavy stubber.
That's a lot of rounds.
How much ammo do you guys want?
I
All
don't
over.
use
Heavy stubber.
stubbers.
Heavy specifically.
Yeah. Speaking of which, is there anything additionally inventory for the warehouse? For example, anything used for testing the ammunition?
There is some old Imperial Guard armor that has been shot to fuck. Technical term there. There is also a few plates of permacrete that appear to have been set up, little dishes or like squares of permacrete for testing. Lastly, there is a single, very, very used piece of ceramite. It's also been tested.
Okay, alright. So were they shot?
A lot.
And then plus, what were they? Whatever's inventoried, is there a list of what they were shot with?
They were all
That'd be
shot with a heavy
different.
stubber at various ranges.
Does it say whether or not the heavy stubber is still on site?
The weapons themselves appear to be off-site. It appears that they are brought in from another facility for testing.
Fuck. I was jonesing for a big gun.
There is also what appears to be a long-range relay that you can find in a network.
Okay, I'll pull it up.
This relay goes to a fair distance, and at a push, maybe even low orbit.
We could send a text, but I feel like this is far too insecure. I'll need to come back to this with proper cryptography.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
think
think
it's
we
a
should.
good
I
idea
don't
right
think
now.
we should come back here at all, right?
Access a relay again with proper
Yeah.
cryptography.
Obviously, the various stations for servitors and servo skulls are, of course, listed as well and can be accessed, considering the station is but a few feet from you.
Right. Do we want to try? I mean, this feels like actually one of the perfect places to check what's on the servo skull. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, it's almost perfect. In fact, it specifically is here to like look at instructions put on servitors.
Oh, one sec.
Indeed.
I believe that, as I said, I'm going to have to vanish for the next 10-15.
Yep.
Okay.
I will do whatever you desire of me if you'd like to progress. I will just make checks for my sheet.
Sure. So he's
Finally, we are free to do what we want.
yeah, true. So he's checked the security system, did he?
Yes, he did.
Sorry, did I? Okay, cool. I guess we'll start with looking through the server skull. Sorry. Wait, is a servitor a general thing that would include the servo skull? As in, like a group?
Sort of different. A servitor is like a full kind of body, or at least a brain. Servo skull, I don't think has the brain in.
Oh.
I think it's just
okay.
the skull. I think it's most like a ceremonial kind of thing. If
it doesn't have the brain, it doesn't have the brain, then isn't it
Maybe it
just a
doesn't have the
robot?
I can't remember. It might have the brain still. I know it's like it's actually kind of a good, like it's an honor rather than a punishment. To
Yeah.
be made into
Mm.
one. So I doubt
so
it's quite as invasive.
So yeah, I think we're gonna sort of set the servo skull onto the sort of place where they would do all the modifications to the servitors, and probably getting aided by Janice. I will try and safely try and extract the information from this thing onto his data slate that he has.
Okay, give me a +20 tech use.
Okay. Would this is that coming from the facility itself, or would that give me a bonus as well?
That is with any bonuses.
Okay, cool.
+20.
+20. Let me try. If I fail, I will be re-rolling.
Fair.
Never mind.
You
I got
just about
a
manage it.
success.
I think you magic quite easy actually, sort of thing. 10 more. So, with a little bit of effort, you manage to slowly begin pulling information from this servo skull. There is an initial bit of resistance, but after a bit of purging of what appears to be erroneous data,
Mm.
a picked feed begins to play out. And
Could I?
Go on.
Sorry. Could I also just be, when doing this, making sure that we're not like being tracked or anything?
Yeah.
Or would that be too much for me?
It appears the tracking. Well, there is no tracking on it. As far as you
Okay,
can tell.
cool.
Not that you can access anyway.
Yeah.
The picked feed begins showing two people, one dressed in red with various mechadendrites, the other a taller man wearing something close to enforcer carapace, but with a Martian symbol upon him and his own sort of mechanical additions. There's no audio, but the two appear to be pointing at something standing up. A tall figure, about maybe 8 foot, you're thinking? Quite lanky, though. With no identifiable face that you can see. It's quite hidden in the light, and the pick feed's not the best. But it appears to show them looking at this thing, and when opened up, there appears to be a very complex set of what you think are wires and maybe nerves. Like in this contraption, there is a person inside there, though not a lot of a person. Then the pick feed cuts, and then resumes after a moment. What you could only assume to be a helmet of some kind is looking at the servo skull now. His head kind of twisted, sort of like on its side, kind of trying to figure out what the servo skull is before it begins walking away. And then a very brief flash of something. What you think is a hand. A sort of, perhaps a glove or a gauntlet, you're not too sure. But it's blue. And then, as that hand comes into view, picked feed stops. And error logs begin flooding the screen. The standard errors, like device unavailable, sort of retrying to bring about the picked feed, and then it starts repeating the words, "Does the serpent know?"
Right. At that point, I feel like we'd probably try and turn it off.
Yep, it turns off just fine, leaving a simple log on the screen for you.
I've written down what I think was happening, but can I just reiterate it to see if I missed anything? Okay, so it started off with two people. One was in a red cloak, and the other one was like an enforcer carapace, but also had mechanical stuff on him. And they were both pointing at something.
Yes.
Was that something, a person or just something?
You weren't too sure. It was looked about 8 foot tall, very lanky. Looked mechanical.
Okay. Then they opened it up, and it had a like complicated mix of wires and nerves, as if there was like some sort of person in it. Then it stopped. Then it came up again, and there was a helmet looking at the skull, trying to figure out what the servo skull is.
Like a visor, yeah. That's what you describe it. Like a completely faceless visor.
Right, so it's not anything we've seen before, like a Space Marine visor, helmet, or anything.
Not even close.
Okay, cool. Did it have any form of like insignias on it?
worn down Mechanicus symbol.
Right.
The whole thing itself looked rather worn. Very recently repainted in some specs.
Then there was a flash, and then a hand that there was like a blue gauntlet.
Correct.
Okay, and that's all we saw.
Yep, and then the error log started.
With the two men, was the one in the red cloak the guy that we had seen that's the Magus Dominus?
No.
Okay.
He's not the same guy you saw before.
Okay, and it was not the guy with him?
No.
Cool.
Neither of the two. You've not seen those two people before, though the was very clearly a tech priest, seemed to be quite a high-ranking tech priest.
Yeah.
You're not sure,
you're
not familiar with tech priest ranks, whether he was a Dominus or not. He appeared to be armed with an archaic-looking weapon. You're not quite sure.
And we can make an assumption on what the Enforcer Carapace person was, based on the fact that he's... Yeah, that he's an ornamented person in Enforcer Carapace. It's very likely he's the head of the Enforcers.
Correct.
Okay. Was there anything on the blue gauntlet in terms of insignia?
No.
Okay. Right. So we now know that the suspect, as we probably suspected, is not just the Magus Dominus, but also the Enforcer. He knows at least something related to this. I'm worried about the unknowns, that blue gauntlet and that visor, that helmet.
We'll figure it out.
I wouldn't be surprised if that helmeted figure is the former member of the Knight's House that was doing all those innovations.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's wearing the visor because he's not gone through all of the mechanical upgrades that a Mechanicus person goes through, but still wanted to look like... still wanted the protection that a helmet gave. The blue gauntlet, I've got no idea. Could be anything.
Yeah.
I think Janice still wants some use out of this servo skull, so I think we will still keep it, but I don't think there's much we can get out of it.
I would have destroyed it.
No, I'm more talking about like we shouldn't just abandon it, we should keep it. I didn't think you.
Yeah, definitely not abandoning, but
yeah,
I'm not sure if keeping it is a good idea either.
Well, I don't think it can track us when there's no power to it.
If you want to take the opportunity to sort of dig deeper into it now, you certainly could.
We could definitely try. I mean, yeah. This
you
is
know
probably
what
the best.
we can do?
Mm.
We can keep it here, turned on the thingy, and just wait who comes to collect it.
That is a definite possibility. I think we should probably try and get as much as we can out of this first. But I don't mind that idea actually. I think that there's some merit to that idea of like setting a trap.
Yeah.
But let me just check to see if I can get anything more out of this thing first.
All right.
Yeah, I'll turn it on again and try and dig deeper into the servo skull.
You managed to find actually one other thing of use in amongst all the errors and likely purged scrap code. Thankfully, the system seems capable of doing so.
Yep.
There is a list of a few facilities that appear to be on that said list, and they'll list. There's a few sort of corrupted numbers, but the list includes a site E, which it marks as quite critical, site F, and a site Z.
E is critical. And then what were the other two?
F and Z.
F and Z. And they're not marked as critical.
They're not. The label of criticality appears to have been added later. Well,
Is this list does this list have a name on it? As in, like, what? Like, does it say what the
There
list is
is.
for?
But the name is also corrupted.
Right.
Hmm.
Do we recognize where it's showing? Like, it
Site
is one of.
E appears to be in the 23rd quadrant, which is on the other side of the Manufactorum where you're currently at. Walking it would be about a day's travel. You would likely need to seek transportation of some variety to get there at a reasonable pace. It appears to be a somewhat large facility, though, featuring a number of buildings, and also appears to be where servitors are constructed.
Servitors are constructed. The other two places, one of them isn't the place we just came from, right?
Correct.
Okay, I
That
just
would be
wanted to
Site
double
B,
check.
potentially, if
Right.
memory serves.
So F and
Site
Z.
B is listed, sorry. That is one that is listed. The one you've just been to. That is Site B.
is listed, and that's not critical.
It was deemed minoris, so no, not critical.
Right. Interesting. I think these sites are very likely also places where relays are. Based on the fact that Site B was on there as well.
Site
problem
F
is-
appears to be another ammunition dump, in particular, though, for Lehman Russ shells, the main battle cannon, and Site F appears to be a promethium deposit.
Interesting.
So Site Z is a promethium deposit.
Posit. Are those two closer to us?
Site F and Z are closer. F is obviously near where E is, and is about most of a day's travel walking. Site Z is closer in a way. It's more direct. It's essentially straight down the road towards a exit gate. So it would be one tram over there, pretty much.
It is one tram away. So I'm trying to keep the most detailed notes I physically can, because I know that's what Ada would be doing at the moment.
Yeah.
And this feels pretty critical.
Hmm.
I don't want him to have missed anything.
Yes.
Let's get to. God, my spelling's horrendous. Okay, so that's all we could find in this thing, other than it repeatedly
Pretty
saying that
much.
the serpent does the
Yep.
serpent know or whatever.
Yep. Most of the other logs are corrupted or just say that repeatedly.
What's interesting is that there's the serpent thing going here, right? But we haven't seen a single serpent symbol on any of these people that are related to it.
Yeah.
They're not using an iconography of any kind. And from the knowledge they gave me about heretics, normally they rally behind some sort of symbol, you know? Some sort of like icon that they can rally behind.
Yes, but serpent, if it's a name or a nickname, it wouldn't have such an icon. Usually, icons are for groups of people, not just
Yeah.
one person.
Yeah. I could see your logic there. I can see. So, I worry that the idea that you were thinking of the trapping them by keeping it on, they might be we've got this info. It might be a matter of time before they increase the guards at these specific places now that they know we've taken one of the sites. So it might be a matter. We might want to be going quickly to these sites instead of waiting here and setting up a trap. Because if
True.
they know that someone's onto them, they might either completely get rid of a site, wipe out all the info that's there and leave it, or they might increase the guards of those places. We might
Yeah.
want to try and get there before they have time to do that,
Yeah, I see the logic.
But the other problem is, we almost died in what was considered a minor facility. Like those servitors are no joke, and those more powerful ones didn't even attack us, and they were scary. They had axes and stuff.
True, we actually had weapons.
Yeah. So my worry is if we go to these places that aren't technically critical, but they're not minor, they're probably going to have more of those things, and we don't have the firepower to deal with them in a straight combat encounter.
Yeah.
And we're not that stealthy.
We also have a problem of not having any money. So
We
no
don't have any money, yeah.
supplies, no money, no instruments to work with. We need, I think, let's do what? Go into a facility that can have even more of those murder birds on them is a bit too risky, so let's play it slow. We will set up the trap here, and
could set up
whatever
trap here.
it works or not. After that, we will try to find a way of making money in here, because we are probably stuck here for a while.
Yes,
So
this is not going to be a short situation. I do worry that if we set this trap and people actually come, we don't have the ability to beat them if it's like an actual fighting force.
we don't need to beat them. We just need to see who comes to collect, and after that
But,
we can either follow them or find something.
here's an idea I've been thinking of. Right, what if we take this servo skull, we reprogram it, and we send it as a scouting, I guess, creature to the facilities to sort of scout to see what they look like and maybe even stealth in.
Can you make it send us information?
I don't see why not. It could send information for the others. I don't see why I couldn't reprogram it.
Okay, try
mean-
reprogramming it so it would send information to this terminal, because we shouldn't leave a trace to our base.
I mean, this place is literally the place where they reprogram these kinds of things. So,
Yeah.
I know it's out of commission, but it's still got the tools here for us to maybe turn this to a tool for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I, with my tech knowledge, know how feasible that is?
Would you say your guy has had any interaction in the programming, usage, utilization, or deployment of servitors in any capacity?
I think he would have had use with the deployment, and he would have used them potentially in scouting operations, but I don't think it would be programming. But I wouldn't be surprised if Janus has info on
I'll be
that.
fair, they're very rare, especially on the battlefield.
Yeah, but he has knowledge of everything.
Janus definitely was
So,
quite a bit.
And I have the mechanical knowledge. Could we work together to feasibly do it?
Potentially. I would need 3 different tech use tests.
Right.
The initial one will be a +10. That'll be to get it into a position where you can do the configuration. The
Yeah.
initial one will only be a +0, and the last one be a -10.
Okay.
So essentially, you're
Would
getting into
there...
a position where it can be messed with. The next one is to wipe what's currently there. The last one is to make it work for you.
Right.
This will take about 6 hours.
Right. And I'm assuming this facility is kind of one of the major reasons we can do it. It's because this
Yes.
place is literally
You wouldn't
about
be able
rope.
to attempt it without the tools you have here.
Yeah. So I'll look back at Dimitri and go, that plan it's feasible. We could make me and Janus could potentially do it. But the problem with it, and maybe this actually works with the whole setting up a trap thing, It would take us like 6 hours.
All right.
But this place, or there also might be like, they might come within that 6 hours, and if they come within those 6 hours and they have a fighting force of any variety, then we'd have to stop and leave, right?
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that's sounds like a bad idea then. We don't have that much time.
Alternatively,
Hey,
we could
Eli.
make our way back to the
It's
headquarters.
okay.
And
Bit-
we
bit
do
rough,
still
but
have
it
contacts
is.
that we can
How you
call.
doing?
Is it daily that we can do that, or is it
It's between daily, sorry.
the talking to the contacts that
You
we
get
have?
1 point in the day, midday.
1 point.
Do it.
Yeah, so it's every day we can do it.
Yeah.
We could go talk to the contacts, ask more information about these specific sites that we found out about, and get information that way. Alternatively, we could ask them if there's like any easy way of making money. Like they know about this world more than we do. So like they might have a better idea of how we can, because we definitely need money, 100%.
Do we?
Yeah,
Ah,
and we need resources.
I've been here for like 2 hours, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's surprising. Do you want a
been
recap of
streaming
what
for 2
happened while
hours.
you were gone?
I'll take a recap, but I'm just going. Oh, buddy. I'll admit I
Okay.
am now very full of sausage, like a Navy SEAL during Pride Month.
Okay, so we looked into that server skull and we
Yeah.
got a lot of information out of it. Effectively, we got like 3 separate videos and a list. The first video was 2 people. One of them was obviously some sort of tech priest, but they were armed, and another one was wearing enforcer carapace with a lot of like ornaments on it. And
Hey,
they
thank you, I
were
appreciate
pointing
that.
at
I think I
something
did-
that
I
was
think I
like
did
this
accept
really
it. Thank you very
tall,
much.
about 8 feet, like a quite lanky thing. And they opened it up, and there was like a complex set of
Let's
like
just check
wires
this
and
out, that's it.
nerves in there.
Yeah, thank you very much, buddy.
Then it like stopped, and then it started again, and it was a helmet that was looking at the skull, like a helmeted person, but we only saw the helmet, and they were trying to figure. And the skull itself had like a faded Mechanicus symbol on it, and then it disappeared again, and it came up, and there was a flash, and it was a hand with a blue gauntlet.
Blue Gauntlet. Anything to note about the Blue Gauntlet? Did we get a rough
No.
sense of scale or anything?
There was no iconography on it at the very least. I asked about that. I don't think we got a sense of
Considering
scale.
a little bit of my character history, if I saw this video, would I have maybe considered the gauntlet to be familiar in shape or design?
No.
With my okay, so it's
No. It's definitely not one you're
Humanly-
familiar with. It
Yeah.
sort of kind of came round. It was quite close. It looked quite large. It came around and sort of grabbed what appeared to be like the upper jaw, kind of, before the feed went down.
Also, the helmet person that was looking at the skull, it was more of a visor.
Yeah. In fact, hang on. I can probably get you a visual of what that looks like.
And the other thing, while he's doing that, the other thing that we got out of it was a list, and it was a list of facilities. It was quite heavily corrupted, but it had the place we just came from, which was labeled as being kind of a minor facility. It had facility F and Z that were marked as like, one of them was an ammunition dump and one of them was a promethium deposit, and then it had facility E, which was a big one and was marked as critical, and it was where they make servitors.
Did it say if F and Z were close?
F is right next to E, and Z is like within 1 tram ride of us.
Okay, all right.
And E is on the other side of this place. Like, we'd have to find transportation to get there.
Okay.
It's like both. So both F and E are pretty far away, but Z is like relatively close.
Yeah, and you were just having a conversation about financing, right?
Yeah. Well, we were trying to figure out what to do next, effectively.
Benefit of chat as well. I shall put this here.
Right.
Is it?
But yeah.
Wait, no, not that one.
But that's all the information you've missed. It was just narratively both of us using our tech use to look at the information.
Looks something
Okay,
like
so-
that.
Oh.
The closest I can give you.
Should I look on stream to do this? I can't see
Oh,
it.
yeah, 1 second. I'll put it in Discord for you guys too. Check and see it. You guys. Here, you guys. There you go. That's the
Oh,
closest approximation I
okay.
can give you. It's what it looked like. Not exactly
Okay,
that,
go
but
fuck-
that's as close I can get you.
Go fuck yourself, buddy.
No, it's a bit like the
shit.
Borderlands 3 character.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Worry about it, it's fine.
I know what that is.
That's the closest I can get you.
Okay, so that I'm assuming we didn't see the skull through it like it is on that picture.
No. Not quite, no.
Okay,
It's Zero from hit game Borderlands 2,
that's all I've been thinking of when I saw
guest
that.
starring
Yes,
in Borderlands 3.
it was Borderlands 2. You're right. I thought it was Borderlands 3. I was completely wrong. But yeah, we were trying to figure out what to do next, and we were like, we definitely do need some money of some variety, just for resources.
Yeah. And for big sword.
I think Big Sword is
For Big
eventually
Sword?
coming down.
Can I
I
look
thi-
for him for a sec?
Have you,
Uncertain what he's talking about.
You could always
It's-
request information on your gear.
Yeah, it's true. The Big Sword is like his preferred conduit for his powers, and also it's a big sword.
Yeah, everything is better with a big sword. You see an enemy and you swing a sword and the enemy is no more. And then like you see a lock, you swing a sword and the lock is no more. You see a table that is covering the exit, you swing the sword and it's no more. It's
I'm just consciously aware that such a, I assume by the sound of how you describe its weight, such a large and imposing clear weapon might be an issue in a populated area like this.
As you can
I
probably
will just cover it with like I don't know, guitar.
keep it in a
case.
guitar case. Guitars
You
are
have
a thing
seen
in
some
this
street
world, right?
performers. On closer inspection, they had no arms and instead they were replaced with a trombone built into the body, using the body's lungs as part of the instrument.
Pretty cool. That's actually
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And one
Hopefully
servitor
that
has
was
a
willing.
record player but in its lower jaw. As in, lower jaw's gone, there's a record player on top. Or underneath.
That's also pretty cool.
No arms,
TJ servitude.
just legs.
Right.
It's a
So
walking
what
What's
do
like
you...
what's like what's it called? Walking MP3 player.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few of them like a little macabre sort of orchestra. The
Really
music sound is
adding-
horrible, frankly.
Really adding the word man to Walkman, you know?
So
Oh,
obviously, what we've gained from this is also that as we probably expected, the head of the enforcers is probably part of this as well.
Ironically, like that
That's-
picture is from an Imperial.
Certainly a concern, but at least we have it confirmed. I kind of
Well-
run over and look at the rest of you.
My guess is the
So-
dude
Well, I
in
can
Enforcer
see the
Carapace
resemblance,
that's
to be
got
fair.
a load of like medals and like ornaments on him is probably the guy. I don't know if we got a picture of him. Like, is it like in the world whether we actually got any pictures of our suspects? I don't think we did.
Look to cross-reference it with anything we have in databases already available. I kind of look over to them again. So, I take it you're wanting to follow up a lead in one of these facilities.
Well, this is what we were talking about. It's like these sites aren't marked as minor sites, right? So there's very likely that there are at least slightly more heavily guarded.
Yeah.
We barely survived the minor site.
If we're unclear about the danger, perhaps we simply take some time to prepare. Scope out the locations and prepare equipment.
But the problem is, like, they now know that we're investigating. So as every bit of time we give them, they might scrub evidence, they might increase the guards in places. Like, there is a benefit to immediately going now, but I don't
Do you
think we can deal with it.
That's up to you. Do you think that's the proper course of action?
Well, alternatively, I was bringing up an idea that it would take both of us and it would take 6 hours, but right here we could reprogram the servo skull to go out and scout for us.
For any specific function, or just to be a general scout unit?
Well,
Scout unit.
I feel like it would be a scout unit that nobody would
I
bat an
can see
eyelid if it was
resemblance.
in the site.
I can see it.
Nobody like, oh, there's a servo skull there. Why is it there? It's like, well, it's a servo skull. There's so many of these around.
I've certainly no fault or issue doing that work.
But the problem is, like, they might know we're here because we broke in, and it would take 6 hours here, and we can only do it here.
They might not. We keep an eye out, and if it becomes a problem, we break for it.
Also, it's not easy. Out of character, it would take 3 separate checks: one at +10, one at with no modifier, and one at -10.
Yeah, you got this.
And if we might if we fail one of them, like, it just doesn't work.
I will see how it goes. No harm giving it a try.
Would you like to try it?
Sure.
I'll glance over to
Dimitri-
Dimitri.
What will you be doing for
as
6
we're
hours?
doing this. I glance over to Dimitri as we're talking about this.
I would.
Dimitri,
Yeah.
I have a list of things. I was wondering if whilst we're working, you might be able to go and see if you could collect them for me from out and about.
All right. Give me the list. I'll check it out.
Do we not want him to be out to be scouting to see if there's anyone coming?
That's also an option. I'm just aware if we're if they're to get the drop on us, we're a tad buggered either way.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
think we talked about how they're
What's
far
the
more-
list?
Just a few bits and bobs. You can probably find them in civilian technology, maybe parts of infrastructure here and there. It's not like a massive amount. It's like different like lengths of wiring of particular metals, and all that. They all have like there's a quick jotted list with very like common names for them, and ideas of where you might come across them, perhaps on the Forge World. But obviously, I'm not familiar with the Forge World itself, so it's not necessarily accurate.
Alright, I'm gonna go try to get some copper wires.
But yeah, it's like
to
it's like
sell.
things like copper wiring. It's like some like metal plating, a few small like pneumatic triggers and bits and magnets and bits and bobs like that.
I would have almost no idea about what it is, except maybe wires.
Did I go on like this? It's like, here's what a ferromagnetic object is, and here's how you test for it. And I
What's
give
a
you like
magnet?
a little piece of metal. And you go, if it sticks like this, bonk, then that's ferromagnetic, and that's cool. We can use that. If it doesn't, you go, it doesn't stick. It's fine. It's not ferromagnetic. We don't need it.
I pull the thing to my knife and like, tick. Hey, I found it. Here.
So exactly that.
Alright, he once again sticks the thing to the knife. Hey, here you go.
Like more of them.
Alright,
There
Once
might be
again.
some bits
Ding.
and bobs in the warehouse.
Here you go.
On the equipment.
Knife.
What?
It dinged.
Yeah.
Knife.
There's this empty expression in Janus's face, like he's He's not keeping track. This doesn't connect to him at all. There's something
Oh.
off about this person.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go find some food. I've seen some rats.
Okay.
One
Um,
spark should be enough.
I hope you find your food.
Do you not want?
No,
We can use some sauce.
I am not eating a rat from a Forge world.
Why?
I shouldn't have to explain it. I shouldn't have to explain that in any way, shape,
It's
or form.
meat.
Oh my! By the Emperor. I'm happy for you. I hope you get yourself a delicious dinner whilst we're working. Then, in that case, if that's what you want to get up to.
Alright, I'll search for copper wire.
It's not just not okay. There's a list. There's a list. It's not just copper wire. There's a list.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you read out of
Of
character?
course. Yes, I can read.
Okay. He kind of knows. Do you look like you're reading the list he's showing you?
It looks like I'm like very concentrating and really like yeah.
Okay. Well, if you could find this, it would be very helpful, and it'd be very.
Nice.
appreciated.
He points on the
I
list.
pushed the list into his hand.
I found it.
More.
He gives it back the list.
There's like, it's not.
I've started doing the thing while this is happening.
Conrad,
Yeah.
did he take some kind of severe head injury during his early developmental phases?
I didn't know him in his early developmental phases, but he did come from a place that was pretty scary that might have done permanent mental damage to him.
I also see everybody dying every second.
He does also see everybody dying every second.
Friend, we need to put you in therapy. Have you been through therapy? Do you know what therapy
What is a
is?
therapy?
I think they
That's the
forced.
most terrifying sentence I could possibly hear from you.
I think they forced therapy into him when we were getting our training.
Right. Okay. When things calm down a bit,
Debatable.
I'd like you to take some time with me, if you'd be good enough, and we can see if we can work on some internal exercises to help you acclimate to to if you'd like to.
Yeah,
I
that
think to do your
sounds. I
work,
love
but-
exercising.
It's not
Sounds lovely.
okay. They help me a lot. There's a lot that could happen when you're unsanctioned as a psyker, and I understand that can be quite a severe mental burden.
They're the only
Um,
people I've ever met.
Yeah. So, if you need support or help in regards to that, just speak to me. Speak to me earnestly if you could. I understand I can be short-tempered. I don't want to be like that, but I know that's what I can be like.
Have you also seen the plain fields with grass and flowers and farmers and?
I can't do this. It is not right that you were deployed. I mean this nothing against you. I mean this against the very people that have sent you here. You need help.
It's
You need
He's
help.
very good in a combat situation.
It's not.
That's actually a huge asset for people.
It's. But. Okay, Dimitri. Just look after yourself and stay safe out there, okay?
I will help. I see the list. You can count on me. I got it.
You got it. You got it, Dimitri. I believe in
making
you.
a deception test against me by any chance, or
I think he
What do you wanna
genuinely
do?
believes
We're going
it.
to have a Kriegsman action.
Okay, alright, no
Originally,
problem.
funnily, these
I kind of,
mention
I sit back down. I give Dimitri a nod. And I kind of look over to Conrad, and there's this silent, like pregnant pause before he says anything.
Yeah, what's up?
Conrad,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Are you saying that as if I have any idea about anything that's going on?
You've known him longer than I have. I assume. What's
I've
going
known
on?
him. I've known him for about like of time that I was awake, maybe like a couple weeks.
It is bad. It's irresponsible enough for them to be sending so few people on something like this, but sending he's not well, Conrad. This isn't okay. He shouldn't be here.
Look,
And I don't mean that against him in any way. I appreciate that he's here, but he shouldn't have been sent here. This isn't okay.
Look, Janice, I don't know how long you've been in these kind of circles, but in my time on in this life, I have learned one major thing. The hierarchy of most places are incompetent.
Yeah, that does track.
The hierarchy on my planet, incompetent. The hierarchy of this place, probably incompetent, seeing as what they're doing.
Evil.
Or evil, or both.
Or evil. They could
Although
be
I'll be honest, I'm kind of losing the plot on what is considered evil. Like, what's the difference between that relay that we saw and like a servitor?
Okay, all right. Have you read Hegel's The Anatomy of the Soul?
No, I haven't read.
Gonna be honest, that book survives till 41st millennium. I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked.
Like
Most
functionally,
books survive that long.
when I look at that thing, I see it's got flesh and it's got metal, and then I look at a servitor and go, it's a combination of flesh and metal. Like, I understand they are evil because they're probably doing stuff related to chaos and everything, but functionally, what they made, what is the difference between that and a servitor?
Okay. Sometimes it can simply be it's aesthetic. I know that sounds strange in a way that it doesn't mean anything different. But there is an ideal to what you can perceive as cruelty. There is an ideal to it
Right.
at least having some clear function and being aligned with the correct belief system. It doesn't sound great, but so there's a book by Mary Midgley called Wickedness. It's
Right.
from I believe it's pre-Terra. The translations are probably not correct, right?
Hmm.
And there's also
I'm doing this while typing, by the way. I'm doing whatever programming stuff.
I kind of lean in. I'm looking over the We seem to switch roles. I'm looking over like the servitor myself directly.
Yeah.
You're on the computer. Like,
yeah, it's like, hold on, wait, no, shouldn't we switch this? Shouldn't?
If you'd like to roll me your first test, please.
Okay.
Hey, Mark,
is one of
welcome,
us
buddy.
assisting the other? Or are we making individual tests?
Oh, this is you assisting each other.
Okay, I will
This
provide.
is the first one to initially get that server scroll into some kind of config mode.
So it's inherently a plus 10.
I am assuming a fuck
Conrad
ton here
my
for anyone
aid.
watching. I don't know if server scrolls work like this. I'm using
Okay.
IT knowledge here and applying it to something fucking weird.
How much do I gain from an aid?
That is your gain. And
Oh,
what I
just the
told
plus
you-
10.
The plus 10 is as good as I'm gonna give you guys.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That's with assumptions that we're aiding and everything. Okay, right.
Yes. Anyone just joining us,
let's-
they are currently trying to reprogram a server scroll.
I succeed?
You succeed very well, actually.
So we wipe it? Because that's the first
you-
step, right?
You manage to get it to a point where it can be configured now. And
Oh, right.
you've managed to get through what appears to have been a firewall of pure scrap code.
Good to know. So you were talking about wickedness?
Yeah,
Pretty
so
much,
Mary
yes.
Midgley's wickedness it just goes into human evil. It's you see he's very clearly losing track of himself as he's working. He's having like a significant amount of difficulty like being able to do this properly.
You're not good with multitasking, are you?
I multitask a lot. I'm just not good at doing it.
Right, yeah.
I'll resend to myself. We can talk about this later.
Fair enough, fair enough. It kind of feels like maybe that book might be heresy, by the way.
Yes, most likely yes. It would
Cool.
be considered heresy by ignorant people.
The Inquisition.
It depends. They may not admit to this, but consistent documentation and the actions of people freed from pre-existing power structures often align them with going against those very same power structures. You will find in many Inquisitors, simply not by anything pre-known, but by the nature of their office, that many of them would be considered heretics. Never let anyone hear me say that, because it's not very good.
Yeah, it tracks with my the whole idea of me thinking all that upper hierarchy are either incompetent or evil or both.
The general and easy to understand association that outside of unbelievably specific people like the God Emperor of Mankind, absolute power will inevitably
They're talking about the nature of evil and wickedness currently.
There are very,
Whilst
very
trying to
few
hack a
people
server
in
skull.
this galaxy who that does not apply to.
Don't worry about it, they're getting philosophical.
He doesn't say it, but Dimitri effectively takes that as he ignores the exception you put in and goes, right, so that's why the Emperor of Mankind isn't doing anything.
Okay, that's not...
Doesn't say it, but he's like, he realizes that, like, you've given an exception to like one guy. What if there's not an exception?
It's different, he's a god.
Yeah, sure. So does all the gods that the blimmin' chaos people
That's
worship.
different. They're bad
Sure.
gods. Look,
Anyway.
look. Janus has an extremely complex view, however, he's also a religious imperial. So he also has a very simple view.
Yeah, I have a very simple view, which is all upper hierarchy are incompetent or evil, and he has no exceptions for that at the moment. Even the guy who was talking to us, the interrogator, felt like he was being incredibly laissez-faire about these missions.
Concerningly laissez-faire. That was horrifying. Was he bragging about, like, killing you off? I distinctly remember something like that.
Maybe. I mean, he was very laissez-faire on the whole thing.
Would you like to make your second test?
I was about to say, no bonuses for this one, right?
None.
Okay.
I believe in you, champion.
Yeah, succeeded.
You succeed. Your degrees of success do matter, by the way. Don't worry. I'm keeping a note of them. You managed to wipe. You take a copy of everything it's got, and then wipe everything. So Skull is now a construct with no processes at all. But you have backed up everything.
Okay, so we got a decent amount of degrees of success at the moment. That's 4 degrees out from both of the tests.
You have indeed. So, bearing in mind your degrees of success, I'm going to say you have a +0 this next one.
Ooh, that's a good...
I believe in you, champion.
We've got potentially 2 instances of trying to roll under a 70. That's good odds.
I'm here to help you, Conrad. Let's go. I'm with you. We're locked in.
By the way,
it's like that scene from Ghost, when they're doing the clay, but we're working on a computer. I'm behind you, arms, you know.
I feel like I should be working on the server skull itself. Like, at one point, by the way, while we're doing this, Conrad's like, I am honestly very surprised nobody has made the joke of, like, comrade. Like
I made it.
Yeah, I just feel like it should... I'm surprised it hasn't happened more.
So that's your final test. Before we reveal that, Neville, what have you been doing for 6 hours?
I've been trying... No, I've been trying to copulate the list that's been given to me by Janus.
It's all, like, commonplace parts, typically.
You wander through various places. You've lost track of where you are, so to speak, and have found yourself in what would be essentially a flea market. Various bits of tech lying around. I did question one thing of how you intend to buy this stuff, or you just intend to steal it.
I never said buy it. It's part of infrastructure. You can steal that shit. Rip
Yeah,
out
I'll
the
just
walls.
try
and
to
what,
Lots
look
of
at
find-
spools of cable, electromagnets, various definitely high quality cybernetics, and how shall we say, spare meat.
No,
Various
I
organs that have been essentially wrapped in a layer of skin with life support systems pumping a blood equivalent into them.
cool.
They are each listed as a very expensive 300,000 units, which appears to be the currency of this world.
But I will not go to the market because I have no money. I'll try to look for some trash that maybe is lying around that may have some wires or magnets or just anything in it.
Okay. Give me an awareness test. I'm going to say a
Alright.
plus 10.
Plus 10 awareness.
You've got this. I believe in you.
Skill should be in alphabetical order.
Ooh,
Hey,
Very
nice.
good.
what a good
Okay.
roll.
You managed to find what appears to be thrown away components. Now, they're going to need some trimming, some smouldering probably, but they're workable. They've just been deemed
Nice.
inefficient. Perhaps the some oxidization here and there. Perhaps the electrolysis didn't quite work out properly with these pieces. You can't say. But you are a tech priest. They look good enough. And they aren't rusty.
Good. I put them all in my bag.
As you're putting these items into your bag, you hear a squeak.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rob's hands. Dinner served.
As you notice a rather large, completely hairless rodent.
I strike it with my knife.
Roll me as a hit with a negative 10.
What? Why -10?
Its size small. It's actually harder to hit.
Oh, alright. Can I aim the knife?
You can,
Alright, I aim
but
the
only
knife.
Half
a
aim plus
half
10.
aim.
Oh yeah, half aim the knife. What it gives me, I don't remember. I
Plus
usually
10,
don't.
so you're rolling a +0 of your knife.
Okay.
Assuming a single strike, of course.
Swift
I
attack.
go all out.
It's going all
Wait,
out.
Can I?
No, don't you dare all out attack the rat.
You want
If
to
you
all
all
out attack that
attack,
rat?
you
You all
can't
out
aim.
attack that rat. Roll those dice.
Alright, I
You all out
go
attack
all
with a +20,
fucking
but you
out.
can't aim.
Oh, it's fine. I'm going when full out. No aim. All out and minus
Oh.
10.
Guy.
Yep.
Hey!
With a decisive strike, you pierce the rat's hide. As you do, though, can you give me a toughness test, please?
Oh fuck, come on.
It has acid
A
blood.
+0.
+0 toughness. Is it a skill or is it
Just the attribute.
It's the attribute.
+0, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Do you have
fuck.
resistance to like poison or anything? I'm going to assume.
No.
It bites your hand as its final death throw.
Oh.
You got rabies.
You have the plague. So wait, what's changed?
Yeah, what changed?
You idiot! I already have rabies. I'm shit scared of water.
1 second. I need to pull up the spook table.
Spooked.
Oh fuck! The rat was high on spook. No.
The rat appears. The rat's eyes, when looking upon it as it's dying, his pupils are very fucking dilated.
Just
Oh.
is he getting a proper dose of spook as well?
A very weak dose, but a dose nonetheless.
Okay.
Alright,
See, this could
alright.
actually be really good for you. Like, not even taking the piss.
1 second. I need to pull up my notes. I need the spook table.
If you want to go to drugs, it is chapter 5, page, I believe, 170 in the Dark Heresy core rulebook. Spook itself is page 174.
So, four. No, Adobe, I don't want your AI assistant. Your abominable intelligence. Thank you.
Did he pass the? Oh, he failed the
He
fucking
failed it.
test.
Give me a D100, please,
Ah.
Evil.
D100, right?
Hey, Pokemon.
63.
62. You, my friend, have got the case of. That's. I'll just say it.
Scrya's gaze.
Scryer's gaze.
What does that mean?
Fuck's sake.
You now have access to this psychic power at the moment and can cast it. It is, I believe, a telepathy skill, so you can find it under telepathy.
Oh, nice. Unlocked a new power, I guess.
Also,
Telekinesis.
if you're getting this bonus, right, it also means the other thing applied, which...
If your character is a rating of one or more, use Spook. You must make a challenging +0 willpower test. If he fails, he gets 1 insanity point. Drug no further effects. If he passes, add 1 to his psi rating for the next hour.
Alpha level Psyker! Alpha level Psyker!
Alright,
Spook
I
is
make a
addictive,
will.
but I'm going to say you haven't had enough of a dose of it to, whether you find yourself really wanting to use Spook more now.
So, addictive, mechanically,
Tourette's.
is only a problem if he uses it twice within 24 hours, I believe.
Oh, that's good.
Just for
Yeah,
reference.
that's good.
Yes,
Alright,
this- you
This
feel
does
your
help.
mind buzz a little as it opens up. This strange, small well of psychic power. Although I'll say it only lasts for about a few minutes, to be honest. It's a very weak dose.
Ooh. I'm trying to imagine the field that I've been before. Last time I had the Surge of Power, I was in a nice place.
Whether you want to still eat the rats, as it says, its nibble has caused Spook to enter your system. It's a different question entirely.
I have no idea what a spook is. I just felt very, very nice. So I just put the rat in one of the pockets in the bag.
Do you observe the rat
Uh,
at all?
What?
Do you look at the rat at all? Do you
I mean,
decide to look at it?
Yeah, I am looking at the rat. The dead rat on my knife.
Succulent.
Does it have a brain? Does it have a large brain?
Its head does appear somewhat enlarged. Also, it's leaking a bluish substance from its body, rather than blood.
Interesting.
Devil, don't eat it. Actually, no, do eat it. It sounds funny.
I'm not dumb enough to eat it raw. I'm gonna wait till I'm at the base so I can cook it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright, please add a spooked, and specifically, 1 second, spook, as in SPOOK, rat, in your
Like the
inventory,
CIA.
please.
Like the CIA.
Yes.
Can you spell it again?
Spook, as in SPOOK.
Ah, alright, spooked rat. Alright.
Spook rat. Yes.
Alright,
Game substances. Oh, there's way worse substances than that stuff. That's just one of the weirder ones.
Alright, am I gonna go back to my boys then? Or maybe this whole happened in like 4 hours that we are working on, right?
Yes, by the time you get back, it will have been 6 hours.
Alright, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I'll then continue my journey towards my boys.
So while
Or
you're
look at
dealing
this
with the side
image
effects of
dinner.
Spook, the other two of you are having a lovely time fully reprogramming this servo skull.
Yes.
It has now returned its eye color to the standard red and is fully under your command.
I mean, can we?
It is
Can we
currently a monotask scribe servo skull.
Can we program it to have blue eyes?
No.
1 second, I get a little sticker. Just
Okay, fair
So you
enough.
can
I just
paint its
wanted to.
lens if you really wanted to, you know?
it'll paint its lenses.
Do you want us to do the final check?
That was final check, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a final check.
Was
yeah,
it?
you done it. Yeah, you done it.
I think the very top one was unrelated.
Was it?
Yeah, because it has a plus
yeah,
20
sorry,
to it.
yeah, sorry.
Oh!
Yeah, okay, yeah, one more check. He's
go
right,
ahead.
he's
Sorry,
right.
go ahead. I thought you did it.
I lost track.
Yeah.
One more check.
And is
I
it a
believe
plus
you.
0?
+0 because of all your successes, yes.
Yes. Yes, he's so
You
good.
completely take control of the Servo Skull. You may even change what monotask it does.
Perfect. I mean, we want to use this as a scouting thing, correct?
Yeah. It depends.
Can it send info to Yanis's data slate?
So, your monotask Servo Skull can be an Augur, Illumination, Loudhailer, Medicae, Utility. I think those are the only ones.
So utility makes it work like a combi tool. Medicae makes it work like a medkit. Loudhailer can play recorded speech or amplify its master's speech. Illumination is it has a
Show me
lamp.
5 marks.
Augur is it has a built-in scanner and Vox data systems that work like an Auspex.
Right. I mean, of those, I kind of wouldn't mind it being a utility one. But if we're trying to get a scouting thing, I don't think not any of those are relevant. So maybe utility?
Augur, probably, be the closest one.
I guess. Yeah, I guess Augur. Do we want to make an Augur?
Yeah, we'll set it for an Augur. We'll fuck around until it's got a functioning Auspex operating in there, I guess.
Yeah, with a little bit of modification, you swap it out to being a Augur Servo Skull.
What was it originally?
It was a Scribe, which is not an
Right.
option on here, actually. I thought it was.
That's surprising. I mean, that wouldn't be like that hard to just homebrew, right? It'd just
Yeah,
be
it literally
it can
also
scribe.
Quill.
Yeah. Cool. That surprisingly
Please
worked
add
well.
the Servo Skull to one of your lists.
Do you want it?
Wants it? I don't mind him. It's now your Servo Skull.
Alright,
Yanis, do
get
you
the
want it?
Servo Skull. You get the Servo Skull.
Congratulations, you've acquired a Servo
You
Skull.
sure? Okay.
Yeah, it's your dog name.
This is now your Servo
Okay.
Skull.
Sure, you
There are
keep
many
it
like
well-fed.
it. This one is now yours.
Servo skull. It is an auger. Did you say
Yes.
Yes.
auger?
Very.
Now,
I
I did
hardly
know good to
know her.
I did want the heart from that Servo Skull. In retrospect, and by heart I mean power cell.
Yeah, but we've just spent 6 hours reprogramming it.
I know. But
As
this was
you
a good
finish
idea.
that, Dimitri wanders back in with a bag full of items and a separate bag that is currently looking a bit wet and leaking a bit of blue substance.
Okay.
Dinner is almost ready.
Dimitri.
I just need some fire.
I was gonna say, how do you expect to start a fire in this gunpowder warehouse? This
Let's
ammunition.
start a fire here. I'm gonna wait until we home. I'm dumb.
Okay. Okay.
That's pretty smart.
Alright.
We've got a
Yeah.
servo skull now. What do we want to name it?
Let me take a look at it. He had eyes of blue, so bluey?
Yeah, but it doesn't have blue eyes anymore.
Alright.
And if we called it ready, it doesn't make any sense. All of them have red eyes.
Yeah. Then
Skull very
maybe
pleasant.
bony, cause it's like a bone.
But all of them are bony.
Sure. Fuck. Let's see. Does it has any interesting marks on it or anything?
It has
We could-
a number. I forget what number I originally gave it, so I'm going to say it is X812.
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 How about
Xabe?
Yorick?
Xabe.
What did you say?
He
Sabe.
said
Sabe.
I said
Save.
Yorick.
Right, Sabe Yorick. Nice to meet you.
No.
Servo Skull, unlike 880B,
Maybe.
it does not respond to you verbally. Simply hovers, waiting command.
Alas, poor Zabe. I knew you well.
Not know him at all.
What?
What?
It appears to passively follow you, as it has now identified you as its owner.
Right,
being
so what can this
reflected
thing
as
do? I know I just reprogrammed it. What can it do? Yanis?
You know?
Janice?
I look over you as you've just reprogrammed it, and I've been giving you like tertiary work.
I mean, you've been doing the programming. I've been doing the mechanical stuff.
Sure.
I have some
Would you
metal
like
if
a
you need and
mechanical
wires.
explanation of it, by the way?
It's just like a Vox, right?
No. That is a
Not
different
quite.
Servo
No.
Skull.
So
Actually, no,
rebuilt.
I thought this
It
also
It can
worked
scan
as a.
Vox data system. No, it does have... Anyway, I'll let him do it.
From the work we've done, we've rebuilt it to essentially have a functional Auspex device. With something like this, we can scan for movement, scan through walls, ping for environmental hazards, and discover and test for things like gas in the air and that kind of work.
Oh, hey, Dimitri, didn't Down have one of those?
I think actually.
Yeah,
Maybe.
He had like.
He
his
had
head.
an illumination. Yes.
No, he had an illumination servo skull, but he did have an auger array built into his head.
Yeah. That's more what I was talking about.
If you wish to go a bit outside the mono task, by the way, down the road, I will allow for further modifications, though some of them might be considered heretical. However, if you
I have
go
a-
that route, then we can discuss it later.
I have a mechanic question.
Go on.
Yeah.
Would this be considered a personal weapon modification?
No.
No, this would not.
Well,
There's not
what
a
if
lot
you
What
of
if
put
I-
a
actually
weapon on
no
it?
rules for modifying servo skull, which I think is tragic.
What if I put a knife on it? It's technically a
There
weapon
is
then.
a relic servo skull that is corrupted as fuck. That is an actually listed thing in this, but there's no things like modifying it. As for
I-
weapons, there are servo so there are servo drones basically, like the what's it called? There's one in one of the Kill Team trailers that deploys something past the Scions, which is basically got a servo skull built into it, and it is a walking multi-laser. A hot shot volley gun, I think, specifically.
Is it like a walking tarantula turret?
In a way, I mean, it can fit a heavy bolter, I think, or a heavy flamer, so it can almost be as good as a tarantula turret. They got
Cool.
two.
We've been here for 6 hours. We might want to move.
You could
Yes,
put a
it's-
north shot,
it-
yeah.
It's called the Servo Sentry, by the way.
Servo Sentry, though.
I love
Oh.
it. It's
You know,
so
it
cute.
walks. It's a walking killing machine. It's horrifying. But yes, so it's now going to follow you unless you verbally command it otherwise.
Right, come on, Zabe.
Yep, so Skull hovers behind you.
This probably isn't out of order. Like, this isn't weird in
Oh
a
no, this
forge.
is normal. This isn't irregular at all. It's actually
Yeah.
pretty common across the Imperium. Now, if you start modifying that thing very obviously, that's different. But as long as you don't do that, then you're okay.
Realistically, the only modifications Dimitri will probably do is to make it look like visually different, but that's
It's
later.
very common.
Well, yeah, sorry.
Some people even attach
Honestly,
them to
Dimitri
themselves.
might also do it. But yes, I meant Conrad. I said the wrong name.
Yeah. You. I assume you're going straight back to base.
Probably, unless there's anywhere else
Did
anyone
you want
wants
to
to
do
go.
anything with the small little fucker you have with you, or do you want to wait to get back to base for that?
We gotta cook it.
Oh, that,
Yeah,
no,
we need
the-
to go to bed.
I meant the mechanical.
Not the rat.
fucker.
Not
Oh.
the fucking rat.
Not the rat filled the spook.
You can see
Oh,
how they
right.
operate, can't you? Like, oh, the drug rat. Fuck yeah.
What?
We're excited to eat something.
He really wants to
alright?
become a
I am
psycho all of a
hungry.
sudden.
Oh, yeah, I
shit,
could
that's how
join
become
you
a psycho.
guys.
Fucking
I could join
spook.
you guys.
Oh,
Drunk
fuck.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're heading back then.
Are there any tools in here that I could pocket and leave with?
Probably, actually, yes. From the various modules you could have installed into the Solo Skull, there is a few said tools lying around. Including
Combi tool?
combi tool, yes. I think isn't there a Medicae Solo Skull as well? Did I misread something?
Yes. There is a medication as well.
There is the means to set that up, though that is specifically for the Solo Skull.
Yeah. I'll see if I can pocket that combi tool.
Yeah, it's the probes, plugs, and tools to aid in mechanical tests. You'll need to do a little work to make it a man-usable one, but you should be able to manage it.
Combi tool? Yep, no
So-
problem.
Oh, they're pre-service, they're not services yet.
Yet?
I will pull a. I will, as we're all kind of preparing to look, give me a second. I need to quickly have a little bit more of an in-depth look at this thing, and I'm going to pull the little silver centipede worm creature out of my pocket.
It is currently inert, though it is in like a paused state, like time is paused on it. It was attempting to tear your fingernails off.
Dimitri, Conrad, in case this thing skitters off, could you be close to perhaps, and he makes like a smashing motion with his hand.
Oh, yeah, of course. I keep like very close distance to Xape.
I'm gonna press it onto the table.
Yep.
And I'm gonna stick a hand. I'm gonna put a hand out to see if Dimitri will hand me the bag of assorted scrap and equipment he's managed to recover.
I hand you the rat.
Well, as you move to put it in my hand, Jada snaps it away. Immediately. No, Dimitri.
Did
the
it
other
said
bag.
you're really good at cooking?
The other bag, if you would. I'm a good baker. That is not a bread.
You never know.
No, Dimitri, I'm not making gutter wrap.
I mean, it looks pretty baked already, honestly.
I'm not making a gutter wrap parfait, Dimitri.
Dimitri's eyes do look a little bit wider. Oh, by the way.
I honestly, Janus has kind of assumed he's on drugs by default. So it's just alright then. Okay. Dimitri, the other bag, if you'd be so kind.
Ah, yeah, of course. I empty the bag on the table.
It's not what I asked.
I don't think he did got it.
No, it's leaking blood.
No, the bag with
He stabbed it in the gut. But he
metal
didn't
and
actually gut
scraps
it.
and
The
viruses.
rat filled with spook is very much still
Alright.
leaking.
Kind of looks over it. I'm gonna finger my way around. Do I get any like magnets or anything like any semi-strong magnets in here?
There is a couple.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly tap one against the shell of the worm. Does it seem to stick,
No.
or is it non-magnetic? Fucker. No problem. I toss that across
Whether
the
it has an
table.
electromagnet built in is a different question.
Yeah. Okay. What he's gonna do is it's a very little thing, right?
It's like
Yeah.
6 inches.
We're doing some intricate. Oh, not that small then.
It's
Average.
Yeah, we're gonna do some intricate work in that case. You see, like all these little bits of kit come out. Janus takes another copper wire, and he lays the creature flat on its back, and it has legs, right? It's not like a
Yeah,
worm
it's got
worm,
loads
got-
of razor sharp
yeah.
legs.
And what he does is he gets some of the copper wire, and he wraps it around the left bank of legs, pulls it taut, and then quickly, I assume I have the gear to I don't know, spot weld the copper lengths together.
Yeah.
And he does that on the other legs as well, so they're all bound in a tight bunch with this copper wiring
Man's
to
just
limit
tying
its
it up.
potential mobility. Yes, it's a little bit of BDSM before I get to work.
Calm down, chat.
It's
Deep breaths.
called getting warmed up.
Deep breaths, chat. So what do you do once you've got it restrained,
Secured.
pinned?
Nice and bound. I kind of, looking at its back, I see if I can get under there with, and see if I can like open up like a bottom casing to see if I can get to its internals again. As I'd only managed to snip a wire before, I'm going to try and do a proper look now.
So, as you're now able to examine it further, there are a line of runes going down the belly. They do appear to be various sort of things from a rune pad, but the language... Checking what languages you know.
Do they look
I know,
similar to the one I arrived in?
I know
but had
technically you're in High
runes?
Gothic.
No,
However,
not like those, but
I-
fair question. You do not know the language I'm speaking of.
However, in case it's relevant, I do have lore in all
Your lore is
common
relevant,
and
yes.
topics, and I have specifically forbidden lore for Necrons and Archaeotech. I might not be able to read the languages if it's either of something related to these, but it might help me identify it.
You have the necessary laws from your bidden laws to look into this.
Hell yeah, brother.
Roll me
It's clearly my philosophy.
I don't say which forbidden law. That gives it away a bit.
Just roll it yourself in the background then until you succeed.
Am I able to do
So
this?
everyone
I'll
know
do.
Demonology is a +10. Just roll it on like a dice roller on Google or something.
And roll it in front of chat. Chat can see it.
How it's done.
Is it the-
So if it's
One tricks don't miss.
so it should
Oh,
be
that's-
a 50. So rolling under a 50 for a success, unless there's any additional difficulty modifiers. If I do fail, I would like to know, however, as I would fate point reroll.
Okay. Check your stats.
So yeah, anything under a 50 would be a success because I have int 50 and no
Then
those forbidden.
you succeed. Okay.
Uh,
So you rolled a 46, so... You manage, with a little bit of poking and prodding, to form the right room. It kind of then splays open. Kind of... Like a line down, it opens, and various segments slide open and open up to reveal a kind of tube. A completely red tube going down the entire thing. It seems like segmented so it could like wiggle with the whole creature. But you notice what looks like sort of stringy structures all woven inside this thing. The inside of it, by the way, feels warm and wet.
Artificial nervous systems, perhaps? I kind of peek over it a lot and go.
How
go over it.
detailed do you look at this, by the way?
Oh, we're getting deep in here, buddy.
Okay. As you
If
look
you're
to the
giving me
head,
insanity
as that opens up,
interruption,
can you roll me a Forbidden Law Heretics, please?
yeah, let's do some heretic shit, baby. Any bonuses?
Plus 20. This is quite an easy one.
It has the words Jimmy Nurgle written into the middle. 1 degree of success.
Very patently chaos. 8-pointed star you recognise as you splay it open the right way. The opened up parts show the 8-pointed star of chaos.
Oh, I know
that is
that one.
obvious.
I don't. Is anyone looking over my shoulder as I'm working?
We both look over like very
You did tell us to be in
intensely.
smashing range, so
Yeah. But they like.
I don't think
looking at my
I'm
work,
there. I'm
they
just
got an
I'm
eye
looking out. I'm
Okay.
scouting out.
I kind of peek over at these split stars, and I kind of you hear him like cough a little bit before he kind of refocuses.
Mhm.
Well, that confirms the nature of the issue.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can put this to good use then.
You wanna use it?
Would you like me to take a corruption point?
explain what you want to do. And then I will tell
Oh,
you
not
how
sure yet,
much your
not sure
soul is
yet.
damned for doing it.
Not sure yet. Let's see. So this these almost like spinal cord that runs down its body. Does that, if I take a look, does that also seem like it's also its own power system?
The entire thing is powered by a very small power source. As you sort of peel away, it appears this sort of flesh-like structure in the middle in glass is like its brain. Behind that, however, is something else you have seen before. But how often... You've got Forbidden Lord Necron. Where would you have got that from?
So the Rogue Mechanicus fleet that I was running with for a long time ended up doing a bit of an upsie during an
they
investigation.
did the classic poking things they shouldn't poke, didn't they?
Yeah, and that's how I'm no longer hanging out with that Mechanicus fleet anymore, because we all pretty much died.
So you've only seen a power source like this in a Necron Scarab.
We're scared now.
Though this looks like a human equivalent, so not as quite as good. But due to chaos being involved, it's made up for the difference.
Okay, powers. Oh, dude, there's something I want to do so bad, and it's so not an okay idea.
Go for it. Tell me. What is it?
This is a long. I have to do this later.
Okay.
But, all I'm saying is.
You want to keep it, don't
custom blast pistol.
Damn.
With a Necron power source.
Damn. You can tell he's a heretic,
Look.
can't you?
Yeah, baby, let's go.
I think you get a bonus for doing that as well.
Yeah, I do. Because I have a relevant lore. I'm picking up more. I'm going to learn about all the Xenos.
Hmm.
I'm going to
It's
be
okay.
like Jay Hadari
Conrad's
in the
only
Rogue
upgrade is a
Trader
crude
RPG.
rifle.
Exactly. Or Necron power source long las.
I mean, death marks are a thing.
Yeah. I feel like the odds on getting that is lower. Like,
If you have a death marks weapon, a death mark has tried to kill you with it. So the fact you're alive at all is a blessing.
Do you think Rogue Trader is technically canon?
Yeah.
The Rogue Trader
It
games.
could be.
40k canon's near, but there's no reason it's not. All of its canon coincides with all of the Fantasy Flight Games RPG book canon.
Hmm.
So all of the Rogue Trader books and all the Dark Heresy books.
Because in
all
that
have
game they had
canon.
las weaponries that just had Necron tech in them.
It's
Yeah.
happened, definitely.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
I
that
never
is
used
also
them.
your little friend there.
Okay, what I'm probably going to do then, I don't trust it to reactivate. I'm going to start severing out all the individual parts.
As you're peeling with the pieces, you can see, like, various... what appear to be, like, connection ports, like, in its abdomen, where it would slot into machines. And that's all connected to its brain.
Yeah.
The disco ball. That's probably its shield generator.
She's a shield generator!
No. Oh, I mean, sorry, someone in the chat mentioned about the a disco ball on the ship. I was like, that's probably its shield generator.
Okay, alright.
I think that's what the void. I think that's a void shield. Memory serves.
Oh, you mean on the picture being used here?
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably just an observatory.
It could be. The void shields have a similar kind of look.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Chat. Yeah, no, it does not have a shield generator. Though the metal it's made of doesn't seem human.
Okay. Ooh,
Honestly, some ships
No,
probably have
it is.
those there, buddy.
if I had my sculpting tools, I might ask if I was able to use a Mohs hardness tester on it to see just how tough the material was. Which is like, like using diamonds to scratch objects and see what's hard, which breaks and scratches. But I don't think we'd have any of that to hand.
Not
I
on you
wouldn't
now.
put that under a control.
Yeah, you have a essentially confirmed heretical item right there. That is 100% a corrupted mechanical device, a demonic, perhaps, automata, or at least a heretical.
You see, in the hands of men, no one can be trusted with this. However, I'm built different, so.
So what are you gonna do? As you're pulling it apart, aren't you, a bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna separate the entire thing into individual pieces. Basically, anything that I see as a distinct component is going to be separated apart. I am also cataloging every action on my data slate.
Okay.
Just so I could reproduce it if need be.
Yeah, you have essentially created what is, in essence, a blueprint.
Yes. So once I finish completely disassembling it, I am going to. We've all like the servitor kit here. Are there things like like static boxes and shit that I could put these parts in without causing potential damage?
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
a hard
loads,
case.
loads, absolutely loads.
I will then piece them all out into a separate hard case, and then kind of carry that around with me, seal it up.
Okay.
Make sure it's nice and padded and protected.
Please add if you haven't already got it in your inventory, please add a. We're going to call this a cephalobite automata for now.
Oh, I hate that name. That's very concerning. Disassembled. Cephalobite. I'm going to spell it approximately.
For anyone wondering, it kind of looks like a mechanical centipede. Is the best way I can describe it.
We're built.
So it's entirely silver with various etchings on the belly side of it and small little beady red eyes. About 12 of them.
I kind of looked to Dimitri and I called Conrad. So, just confirming theories. We are definitely dealing with a heretic incursion here, and not of the mundane kind.
Was there ever a mundane kind?
You can be a mundane heretic, just differing religious beliefs. This is actively chaos aligned.
Right, so it's definitely
Is
chaos.
that enough evidence to send to our superiors?
Definitely.
We could report it, but to really make the finalizing connection, it's likely we'd have to be able to pin the creation or ownership of this object to one of our suspects. Though we can send off that report. And
I think we should send a report that there is chaos here, just in case we don't win.
We could use this local relay. If you're okay with us being here a bit longer, I can see if I can make a cipher.
Look, if we've been here 6 hours and nobody's come to see anything, I think we can be here forever.
As you say that,
Fuck! Fuck!
a tram
I was scouting.
pulls up. You've seen this tram come by a few times, but this time it's got people on it.
Full of combat services.
Doesn't it always have people on
A pair
it?
of combat servitors with a rogue figure.
Do the combat servitors have blue eyes?
They
I
do
scrub
not,
everything,
but they
everything
do
back into
have-
my bag.
They are both wielding multi-lasers. Excuse me, multi-lasers. They could be wielding multi-lasers.
2 combat servitors,
Likely
1
to not
tech,
do
please
much
come in.
damage to the place.
We need to
They
go
also have
now.
integrated chain axes and are far heavily
Yeah,
armed.
we need to go.
We need to go now. Take the back
Easily
door.
found a via exit.
Okay, we start fucking shuffling then.
And from this
Yep,
side,
we're
you
going.
can get in. You get out easy.
Yeah, we're getting out. I take everything back to my bag and
Make sure to keep the rat.
Of course, it's like
Don't
the
let
first
the
thing,
blood trail show where we're going.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You hear very quick binoric sort of sounds, which to Janice are break-in detected, secure area, kill on sight. As 2 multi-lasers power up and combat servitors begin moving at much quicker speed across the facility, scanning for targets.
Okay. Just clarify. So we're barging out the back door of the warehouse at the moment.
Yeah.
Do we have an active line of sight into the how am I going to put this? The contents of the warehouse.
Yep. You can see boxes of ammunition lined up as you're going through the back part of the facility.
As we're kind of huffing ass, I look over to Conrad in specific.
Hello?
This might be going a bit loud, but on the off chance they can catch up to us, which I think they might be able to, we have an ammunition dump right here.
Surely they're just going to search the building, right?
They could be fitted with auspexes. We're trailing blood. We're wounded. They could maybe follow.
If you think it's worth destroying a facility just to hide our tracks,
Aren't we supposed to be not loud?
They know we're here. At the very least, it secures. Confirms
They don't
we are
know
here.
that we are here. Well, maybe we're just like it's an inspection.
I mean, if you're not confident in your speed, I'm confident that I can get away from them.
He just
I'm not.
Okay, out of character. You just gave me the bad discussion.
Well, no,
You
I'm
just
I'm
said,
I'm saying
I'm confident I can get away from them. You can't.
no. I'm literally saying if you're not confident in your speed, I will do the distraction. I'm not saying I'm going. The bear discussion is I'm going to leave you.
I thought that was what you were saying. I
No.
thought, like, well,
It did cross me a little bit more, I'll be honest.
It sounded like that.
No, I'm saying if you're not confident in your speed, then I'll do it.
Sorry, it's funny. We don't know they're affiliated yet. Just move it. We're fine, probably.
Yeah, we're fine.
The
How about-
servo's still bobbing up behind.
If you could all give me a athletics, I mean stupid.
Oh, fuck, not athletics. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I have a.
athletics.
Would
I
you
was
like
worried
to
there
know my
wasn't one.
success odds of an athletics check?
There's a plus
Any
0.
modifiers?
It is. Oh, that cool. Because do you know what my success odds on athletics check?
Fuck.
Very low.
I'll re-roll that.
You could use the term low. I'm gonna roll my test right now, and you'll see.
You roll your test. Wow.
It is a 0.
You are unathletic as fuck.
I am a nerd. I don't
Okay.
run.
Dimitri,
Let me
you've
do-
passed.
Let me re-roll.
I thought yours was better than that, I'll be honest.
When I said I was confident in my speed, I literally meant in combat I could outrun it. I'm not good at
You just have to-
athletics.
He does have the sprint talent. That is.
I
true.
do have the sprint talent, if that matters at all.
Maybe plus 10 at least? to
Yeah,
his
you get a
bonus?
plus 10.
Okay, well, it wouldn't have mattered in the last one, but I'm re-rolling. Never mind, I got 4 degrees of
you-
success.
Let me see, how bad did he fail? Would
I
you
don't
like
think I
to
can
use
counter his...
Between the two of you, would you like to make his degrees of success less bad?
I could give him... Even if we gave him all of our degrees, he's still of -1, right?
It'd be
would.
1 degree of failure.
But it would only slow you down a little.
Yeah, I'm fine with giving him...
Yeah,
dudes-
okay, yeah.
It's a group one.
They don't have to be
Yeah.
worried about being slowed down if they just ditch me.
It's not one of those
If you decided to
situations
ditch
where...
him, you two would get away just fine.
And now one bites the dust, and now our temporary comrades.
No.
These
Look.
nerds keep showing up and dying. It's not our fault.
As much as it seems like he thought I was going to do a bear situation, I'm not at that point.
Yeah, the two of you he stumbles, you kind of grab either his arms and just start huffing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do turn the corner as the sound of a multi-laser hitting the ground behind you. As you manage to turn a few
Jesus.
corners.
Oh fuck.
It didn't take that long blimmin' searching the facility. We need to get going. Going now.
Can you all be
Yeah,
a line
we're cool.
navigation? -10.
God, we're screwed.
All of us.
Whoever's got the best.
I have 1 in it. Does anyone have anything better than that?
No, you have the highest success
think you
chance
have-
on a navigate
I'm a-
surface.
Navigate surface. Okay.
Yep, navigate
I have
surface.
I have very small chances of succeeding this, but let's give it a shot. -10, did you say?
-10.
Do you want me to re-roll that?
Do
I
you
think
want
we
to reroll?
should.
That's the real question.
I think I should re-roll that
That's
because
nearly 100.
at the very least, I want to not
Can't
get
be
the
worse.
highest you physically roll on a dice.
I mean, you could get 100.
Ah, that's less degrees. It's less degrees of
Okay, you
failure.
are slightly less lost than you would have been, but you are now lost.
Does my all specs help?
I mean,
It tells
good.
you not to
I
run.
mean,
It tells
it's
you
good.
where not to run into a dead end, and that's about as good as it's helping you right now.
Would that give me a +10 so that we have -3 degrees of success?
Sure, why not? You run for a good 20 minutes, tops. You don't know where you are currently.
Can I take a fatigue because I'm just that bad?
Go for it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a fatigue.
You're
Right.
essentially in some kind of maintenance area, like a back alley maintenance zone. No one else is there currently. But you also don't know where the hell to get home from there is.
Fine, we can just try and find some point of interest that we can use as reference, I guess.
You do have a grappling hook still.
I do have a grappling hook. I could get high up and check
Yeah.
around. You know what? That probably is a good idea. I'm gonna go check higher up to see if I can figure out where we are. Grappling hook.
Yep, I'm not going to make you roll to hit with this because that's not how they normally work. So you effortlessly zipline yourself up.
I look around. Whereabouts are we?
You are about 2 miles off. So you could probably... You see about where your hideout is? About 2 mile away. But you also see from
Right.
here the tech priest and the 2 servitors scanning around back at the facility.
Let's see.
They're
If I
quite easy to
use
spot with
my
their massive multi-lasers for an arm.
magnoculars, can I see what the tech priest looks like?
They look like a fairly standard tech priest, this one does. Though,
Right.
there is one small thing you can kind of see, but if you roll with awareness...
Okay. I don't think
Actually,
perception exists. Does it?
Scrutiny.
Fuck.
Scrutiny, I
Okay.
think. Would be more
Oh,
appropriate.
perception's just a stat. Any bonuses because of the binoculars?
Plus 10.
Okay. I didn't succeed.
You can't quite see the squiggly symbol on them.
But I know that there's a weird, not a Mechanicus symbol on them.
Yes, on the inside of their robe, the big tech priest's face appears to be completely mechanical from what you can see. A big camera for one eye, and about 3 green eyes dotted around a sort of metallic-looking face. It's like a porcelain mask beyond it.
Does it look like vaguely like a worm, that thing that I couldn't see?
Squiggly and blue.
Right, okay. I'll come down from the building and go, so, do you want the good news or the bad news?
All news.
Bad news first.
Bad news. The guy that was the tech priest that's following, like, was trying to find us. He has some sort of, I couldn't make it out, but like a squiggly symbol on the inside of his clothing.
Anything to me?
And it's blue.
Could be anything.
Could you recreate it? Could you show me? Show the pattern?
Can I do like a?
Snakes, squiggly.
You
And
can do
that's
a
the
vague,
thing.
squiggly, kind of wormy-looking pattern.
It could be a snake.
Oh, that tracks with what we heard earlier, I guess.
And blue is a thing we associate with this cult as well. Because of the blue eyes and like the blue gauntlet and stuff. They use blue a lot.
Some kind of large-scale chaos cult, then?
Potentially. They might be using the tech but not actually worshipping. Which doesn't change the fact they're heretical, but it still is. It could be a difference in the structure. Good news is, though, we're about 2 miles away from our headquarters if we want to make our way there.
Let's not. Let's just let's not lead them to our base.
Yeah, that's probably a good suggestion.
Keep working our way around the city and see if we can get back after a good few more hours, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good shout.
You spend the next 3 hours as it gets dark,
Does it ever
wandering
get dark
around
here? Like,
different directions. You've long lost track of the tech priests and servitors. They may well have lost track of you too.
Right, then I guess we make our way to the headquarters then, right?
Yeah, after a while, unless you want to do anything else, you finally get back home. Your rat is still seemingly dead.
I want to, on our way, look for rats, like if there are any
You
around.
notice 2 more on your travels. One
I
is
will
very similar to the one you already found. The other appears to be a more fluffy standard rat. Quite
I
fluffy.
want to stab the more fluffy one. I want variety of my meal.
Okay. You managed to acquire yourself another... We're gonna call this... Just put some question marks, rat, and then a normal rat.
Not
Alright.
a very, very fluffy rat. It could just be a cat.
It's a rat. It's quite a plump rat.
Alright,
Probably filled
so I
with just a
got
waste, but still.
So now we have 3 rats at our
3
discretion.
rats.
It's a lot of rats.
If being an acolyte fails,
Yeah,
you have
for-
always got a
for-
future being a rat catcher.
Yeah, for 3 of us.
Yeah,
3 rats.
rat per person. Got a feeling that Janice might not want the rat.
Especially the
Alligators.
ones, not the 2 potentially laced with spook.
he's not eating a single thing you feed him,
That's
You
fair.
already ate the meat I made.
and he already regrets that choice. And that was
Let's
me
look.
using actual food and not gutter vermin.
If you cook it long enough, it'll be fine.
It's not.
It's
necessary.
not
Yeah, it'll
uncommon
kill
among many of the
everything
street
inside.
food vendors you've seen, though they have
Yeah.
probably done more to prepare the rats. They've probably been real cautious of which rats they've taken.
And like also, right, on a flawed world like this, it's very, very likely that these creatures have consumed materials and objects, or various things, that survive cooking temperatures.
Yeah,
Not
good,
like
good,
what?
good source of
Parasites,
iron.
but literally just toxic chemicals.
Good source of iron.
As you head on home,
Because it might have eaten iron.
you throw the rats into the oven.
First, what I'm gonna do is boil them, all the rats together, for quite a long time to like sterilize things.
Yeah,
And
you
put them in
then
the slow
oil.
cooker.
and then I'm gonna put them in the oven.
Okay.
And after the oven, I'm planning on putting them on the like grill to even more.
Okay. There's a very
Yeah.
strong
Am I-
aroma that makes your brain tingle, Dimitri.
Reminds of home.
While you're doing that,
He now has lost that psychic power now, by the way. I
you
think.
have. You did, it should
Yeah,
be
yeah,
used
I know.
anyway, but that's fine.
It's short lived, just in case.
Short-lived
I
powers.
know.
Yeah.
But,
Which means that if you do lots of drugs, you can get lots of powers.
Oh, maybe I should consider drugs.
No!
Oh, fuck. Don't do drugs, kids.
That's a sentence you want to hear on your stream. Maybe we should consider drugs.
For legal reasons, don't do drugs.
Uh,
Take what
that
your
make
doctor
a
gives
part-
you. Take this to your doctor gives you, for God's sake.
Would that be out of 5 player characters? There would be 3 consistent drug uses.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the average D&D party.
You're all drug
Well,
addict
they don't
crazy.
take
It's wonderful.
drugs.
I'm not an addict.
Uh-huh.
I'm not an addict, by
He's
the
the only
way.
one. Conrad's the only one who can say he's on addict.
Technically nicotine, arguably.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he's an addict.
That's the... Listen, that's the least of your problems at the minute.
And I'm saying that I don't even know if the low sticks have nicotine in them.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
cigarettes.
They're just cigarettes.
Or they
They're
have
ciggies.
super nicotine.
Ah, yes. Super Dicting, the Emperor Dicks.
Neo-nicotine.
Like a Stardust Paladin
Cool.
condoms. The Emperor protects.
Yeah, the Emperor protects.
So I know he wouldn't more people. He would be anti-condoms.
No, it's one of those. Populations control themselves given time.
It's ridged for the
So-
Sister Battle's pleasure.
was pretty eventful. I'm saying while we're in the headquarters.
Is there any more sauce?
There is
They don't allow us any of the
still-
sauce.
There is some sauce, and the fridge is got another hour before it'll unlock.
Hey, I can't run to a fridge.
It's not
I
unlocked
open it.
yet.
Fuck.
Yeah, 1 hour. You gotta wait an hour.
Fuck. Alright, it's fine. And sauce is in the fridge, right?
It is. It's
I see
protected
there
from
is
you in the
a-
fridge.
I see if there is any salt left. Like on maybe spilled.
There is salt and other things, yes.
Alright, I'll take the salt and open the oven. It's like all the steamy and frying air goes out. I wait a little bit, and then I sparkle quite a bit of salt and any other substances I found at the table on the meat, and then I close it back.
Worry, there are plenty of substances in that rat meat still.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you're all sitting there, by the way, the cogitator beeps.
Oh no,
Are we in trouble?
You're being
probably.
called. Insert Skype call.mp3.
Boop,
But
boo-doo,
we'd be more in trouble if we ignored it.
boo-doo, boop, boop, boo-doo,
In fact, they could have called when we
some
were
of you won't
gone.
even know what that sounds like one day.
boop, doo-doo-doo, boop, doo-doo,
I answer it.
boop, boop.
Finally,
Connected.
I have tried to call you idiots 5 times.
What are you doing, old John?
5.
I'm terribly sorry. We've been out on a mission.
We got some rats.
Don't tell him about the rats.
You're eating rats.
We're not
Honestly,
eating rats.
One of us is eating
They're
rats.
still
Honestly-
cooking.
I mean, at least it took you 14
day.
hours? Not even a day. You know what? That's still better than the last lot.
We've made progress though.
Have you started eating each other?
No, not yet.
Oh, that's a really interesting idea.
Do not do that.
No. No,
Good.
no.
Then you're doing better than the last lot. That's
came
what I get
here.
for hiring 2 Catachans and a Cadian. They ate the Cadian. Whole thing.
That's just circle of life, predators and prey, you know?
Just a bit. Anyway. Acolytes. I have desperate need a report from you fuckers right now.
Okay.
Give me everything. Because currently, the Master is about 2 steps off coming here. And I don't
What?
want to know what kind of foul mood he's in.
Why? What happened? We've only been here for a
It's been
day.
14 hours!
We were expecting it minimum to be a month that we got on this.
I need something. So give me something.
okay.
You surely found something.
There is definitely some form of chaos cult here.
We have identified multiple pieces of technology that clearly bear the signs of the Dark Gods. The suspects that were provided to us originally appear to be certainly correct. It's very clear that Majos Dominus is in ties to some form of heretic cult and is also using Xenos architecture. I have confirmed myself that they are utilizing some form of rehashed Necron technology on planet. At
So
the
watch
moment,
his
the
face
only thing
die
I-
a little as you're saying this.
So we need some. This is too bad. This is likely gone far too far. The Magus Dominus has currently holed himself up, and is building something in a great fortress. I assume it could only be related to the same technology. Do you have any history reports of Xenos intervention on planet?
300 years ago, there was a Necron incursion on this world. We had fought it completely destroyed. Evidently, the tech priests were not being fully honest about the extent of the tomb complex beneath the planet.
There's a Necron tomb here.
There wasn't supposed to be anymore.
You immediately, Janus.
Is that bad?
Can I make a willpower check for fear?
Go for it. Is it talking? Now, I will stress, we took a Titan I say we, I wasn't born then. A Titan was took and aimed a volcano cannon down the hole. There shouldn't be a single Necron left in that place.
That's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough.
Is it? Should I be panicking like he is?
What did you say, Necron?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Well,
That wasn't in my training.
I need to educate you fuckers more, don't I? I didn't think we'd have to get this conversation. Okay, long story short. Mechanical Xenos.
Oh, okay.
Janus can probably tell you a lot more, actually. He's versed in them. But let's just say that we don't expect them to be a problem, as they are currently more buried than they already were. But it's likely some of their technology has been recovered.
Is the tech scary?
They... Let's just say that it's dangerous enough. We'll put it that way. I don't want to give you ideas.
Okay. I'm not messing with something I don't know.
Yeah, good idea. I like that. You know what? That's a good idea. You keep that mindset, and you'll live longer than most of them.
By the way, the Enforcer captain, he's also in on it, probably. We saw a guy on it with like Enforcer carapace and a lot of medals, so I'm assuming that's the captain. It's also very likely, based on what we know, that former Knight Squire dude that was experimenting on tech is probably related to it.
Anything in particular you've seen? Constructs?
Modified servitors.
Tracks?
There was a specific hacking sort of creature that Janus was found.
Show me on the pic feed.
I open up the hard case, and then move it to be shown because it's all disassembled.
Good, it's been disassembled. Do me a favour. In that facility, there is a vial of holy unguents and a small incense burn of a purity seal attached to it. Keep it near those and douse it in the oil. Because there is a non-unlikely chance there is a very minor malevolent entity inside the creature.
Can I make a Cinescience check to confirm that, or see if I can confirm?
Go for it.
There's a demon in this thing?
Potentially, unless you've successfully broke it enough.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. I've
been sent back from
killed those before.
Nice.
You're not sure. Also nice. There you go. Chat, you saw.
Yeah, nice.
You're not too sure. So just keep it under watch. It's not going to be big enough an entity to be a problem, but it's just good precaution.
I see.
You see him turn and look at something. Oh, I have a message for you, actually. Oh, it's from the Master.
Oh, okay.
Well,
oh no.
Oh, it's a pre-recorded message to be triggered if chaotic influence was discovered. One confirming message I need to know before I'm allowed to open this file. Has the phrase, "Does the serpent know," been used anywhere?
Oh, repeatedly. Yes. Repeatedly.
I meant to add on to this. It appears there is a clear, notable chaos cult.
Confirmation of serpent known. Play message. A inquisitorial seal pops up on screen with a recorded message. Now I need to hurt my voice doing this. If you are currently hearing this message, it means that a very pervasive cult has returned, and I have failed to properly remove it from the galaxy. The phrase, "Does the serpent know?" Little is known about this group. Little I can prove anyway. But they are agents who operate outside of normal constraints of time. If you're reading this, then I hereby authorize you to know the name of the order which you serve. At this time, I officially deem the listeners of this members of the Ordo Cronus.
No! No!
No.
Hmm.
We're the time travel detectives.
At
Fuck.
this
Hey,
time,
let's
you are
go.
now to look for anything in regards to this chaotic influence, especially to regarding time.
Right.
Fuck! Fuck!
I-
we're
I-
fucking
oh.
time cops! Fuck!
It's cool. Why fuck?
Oh no!
There is a small addendum. If I am correct in my beliefs, this group has caught the eye of a patron. This patron's name is Savatarian Sven. He is an elusive bastard who has taken on the faces and names of over 100 different individuals over his impossibly long lifespan. He is not a mortal man. He is a fallen angel of the Emperor's Adeptus Astartes. I do not expect you to encounter nor deal with this man, but be advised he is out there and watches this group. You have likely already heard of the Arcanine group. They are loosely associated. You are to deal with them, hunt them down, and destroy them where they are to be found. I am also authorizing the release of any gear, as well as an additional item of your choosing. Within reason, of course. I now leave this to the interrogator to mop up this operation. This message will delete itself in exactly 2 minutes. I will also be turning my vessel around and heading towards system. Specifically to Secundus. And the message ends.
I had to not say it.
And the interrogator comes back on screen. Well,
What does Cronus means?
So. Well,
we...
I'll
how shall we
you
say?
don't know what it means. It doesn't mean anything to you yet.
We deal with the matter of time. Let's leave it at that. Further explanation will be granted when relevant. Right now, you have work to do, but we also have some work to do. We're going to give you your toys back. Because we need you to be fully armed.
Okay.
Even
You
the
can-
sword?
you
Even
can
our
see in the-
chopper?
You can see a notable
Everything.
smile on Combat's face.
You were
You
also
see-
permitted one request to be sent with said items based on the knowledge you now have and the mission parameters, which are going to be slightly updated. Partly because you all have the subtlety of a Grox, and secondly,
What?
because your unique talents, your very special talents, are more in murder anyway. Let's be
I
blunt.
protest against that
Hmm.
fact.
I'm not sure Janus
No.
is. That's true,
No.
but for.
Murder is not exactly on the docket. However, considering the lethality of what is likely to be there now, based on what we now know, we are permitting you to have access to your equipment, though we ask subtlety if you could damn well manage it.
Mm-hmm.
You
Very well.
will have some time until the Master gets into system, and he is going to be more interested in Secundus anyway.
The only thing that Dmitry is thinking right now is his big sword.
What single item, within reason, do you think you can requisition?
Power armor.
Do you actually say that?
No. God, imagine.
No, I need to think about this.
Can,
Damn.
can you remind me? I was told. Was I actually in character told about the sword for Psychers?
Force stuff. It's near unique, brother. You're gonna.
That will not be in.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, Inquisition. I'm like, is there
You're
like
not Inquisition. You work for the Inquisition. It's very different.
Yeah, I know. But they asked for any item. It's like, is there any sword for people like me who like to, like lightning strike people
Dimitri, do you know of the complexities of creating a force weapon? Do you have any idea
No,
if we even have the facilities? I'm going to give you a short answer. We do not.
no.
If you're very lucky,
they-
maybe when the master gets here, maybe he will lend you one from his personal repository. Very unlikely, however, considering you will use it like a bat.
Yes.
I mean, it is a sword.
It's different.
I'm not convinced you know which end's the sharp end.
Are we allowed some time to think?
You certainly
what we
can.
need?
You may send a message with what you're requesting. We're going to prepare orbital insertion for your items.
Right. And am I right in saying that the goal at this point now is to eliminate said cult?
Yes, but gather evidence first. We have to be absolutely certain, because we don't want to cause a diplomatic incident.
What would be considered damning evidence?
Obvious reticle activity, signs of the enemy,
We already have signs
horrific
of an
messing with
enemy?
technology, especially any time during
Right.
the nights. That's on site.
What about videos of them?
Yes, we have video evidence.
We have video
part.
evidence of like at least a
Send
couple of them.
that. Send
And sign of, we also have sign of an enemy. It's on the insect robot thing.
Already
Yeah.
informed and shown.
Yeah, that's informed. Like,
I will upload the stuff from my data slate then.
Very good. Handle this with care, though. We need this to be more. I need you to act as the scalpel. I know you're more. How to put this?
we're Mother Hammer.
You're more like a hammer in a surgery room, but I need you to try and be the scalpel.
We'll try our
I'm
best.
gonna do my
I'm
best.
hoping the world is scalpel worthy and not hammer worthy. If it's hammer worthy, that's for the master to decide. But
Yeah,
May I
he's probably got.
request? May I
Okay.
request the unlimited access to the refrigerator unit?
Is the nutrients we provide you not satisfactory beyond the rats you are starting to catch?
They are very satisfactory.
He wants more.
You assume he's hungry, like an animal.
Speak to the butcher below. Tell him the hour strikes offhandedly.
Very well.
The butcher works for us. That's how we got away with this facility in the first place. Just tell him that, and he will provide more consistent nutrients from on-site, rather than the weekly supplies we're going to send you. Just a little note, however, to make this orbital insertion as quiet as possible, it'll take a week. So you may wish to do some quiet work in the meantime. Okay?
Very well. Good to know.
Is that anything crazy? Just quiet work. Even if that work is you sitting there amongst yourselves, having a little moment, figuring out who the hell to go after, and making a little board of whatever evidence you've gathered. That's fine too.
That sounds like a Janice thing to do. I look at Janice.
If you want to do some scouting around, if you want to just take a moment to take a breather to recover, lick your wounds a little, that's fine as well. Just do something moderately useful next week.
We'll see who else is involved.
Exactly. Just don't die. You're now deemed somewhat useful. Also, a As far as we're concerned, you're all the same standing, by the way. There is no seniority here. You're all below me.
What? Oh, who would think there was seniority in any way?
Just thought I'd let you all know. Other than that, if you do intend to die, can you do me the favor of blowing your head off?
What?
They have methods of reading a post-mortem mind.
Good to know. Good to know.
Oh, well, if I'm dying, there's gonna be blowing up more than the head of mine.
Try not to unleash demonic hell on the planet. Sanctions
Oh.
like
Before
it.
your call disconnects,
Yes.
I would like to, if possible, request 4 servo skull grade power cells.
What reason?
We have a large amount of access to autonomous units. They could significantly increase and empower our labor capabilities here. I am out of character. I am lying, by the way. If you'd like me to make a check.
Be a deception check.
Okay.
-10.
Okay.
It would be higher, however, he's very laissez-faire.
No problem.
You appear to have lost Moss.
He's dead. He's gone.
Oh, his roll 20 being weird. Oh, no, it's fine. We're good. Good.
Yeah,
Roll
I mean,
20
I was
dropped
tab
2%.
looking
like,
at. I was tab looking at stuff that I wanted, but I wasn't gone.
I think roll 20 being weird. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
Roll me your check, cringe man.
Let's wait and roll. 1 sec again. Fate point reroll.
You may use it if you wish.
Oh God, it's not a great chance, but you've got this. It's fine. You've got this.
It didn't roll it. 1 sec. Fuck. I don't get when it sometimes doesn't roll properly. Me. Connected 10 again. Fuck! Normal failure. Ah!
I'll send you 2. You don't need. Those things last for centuries.
Understood. It's appreciated.
Alright, well, send your request for her items within the next 12 hours if possible. Otherwise, I guess good work. Not dead, you haven't eaten each other, or turned heretic. That's pretty good going. And you haven't been lost to a chronal anomaly. I mean, what? Anyway, bye.
Well,
Sword.
shit.
I will have a sword.
I do not think he understands.
Dimitri's takeaway.
I'll be honest. I
Close.
don't really understand what is happening.
Okay. So I have encountered the Necron menace before. I
Okay.
was with a rogue Archivator fleet that the members of the Adeptus Mechanicus who did not completely agree with their local branch's beliefs on the Omni side.
Okay. Okay.
They came to a planet with a notable repertoire of combat servitors and automata. They left the planet all dead,
Right.
bar a few. The forces of his Emperor's angels match, sometimes perhaps 1-to-1, with the creatures the Necron tier want to deploy.
He called them the Necrons.
Different lore. Necron. Yes.
Are they different creatures? Are they higher up?
It's a name for themselves in a way. It is different. That is a specification that doesn't need relevance.
But from what is being said, it's not Necrons that we're dealing with. It's people using their tech, correct?
He said there is a tomb world here, a Necron tomb. He said it should be destroyed. It is clear that might not be the case. Our enemy is not the Xenos menace, but where these creatures exist, they tend to persist. And if their technology is being repurposed with such enthusiasm, it might be likely we're to see more of both their technology and them.
But it's not as if we're going to be. We're not doing directly any fighting, correct? Like it's.
That has been our intent every single time so far, has it not?
I thought it was. I thought we were waiting until the main force got here.
Yes, our intent hasn't been to fight so far, and we have nearly died 2 times in the 14 hours we've been on planet.
Yeah, but we're getting our weapons. You haven't seen us with our weapons.
I am. That is.
Believe me, when I
Not
get my
really
sword,
the
you will
difference
not be in
here
trouble.
will be what you think you will. We are fighting forces of the Adeptus Mechanicus, and possibly, almost certainly, the chaos corrupted fiends of mankind, and an evil Xenos menace, either in its existence or its corpses being repurposed against us. It is dangerous beyond reason.
We've dealt with chaos corrupted people before. We've dealt with
Yeah.
beings of the warp before.
Even with
And
Dark
we-
Angels.
No, remember we were told they're not that.
Oh,
They're-
yeah, true.
They're the fallen angels, although we didn't deal with those, obviously. We almost died instantly to those things. But
It's not going to be a success story. Something has clearly significantly changed here.
well, we've got the most powerful force in the Imperium at our back, helping us. We're not doing the main things. We're just scouting. We could literally just stay here. They literally said we could just stay here.
But I want to hunt more supplies.
You see that Janus kind of nervously shuffles his Emperor's Tarot deck in his hands. The little crystalline wafers making a
That always says
shape.
death.
He's gonna do a reading in a little bit.
It always says death. I don't know why you look at that thing.
I am. You eat, I guess, and settle in. We have time to kill.
Do you want rats?
No.
You
Why?
sure?
As you say,
I'm
there's the
not
fridge
eating
unlocks early.
Oh, we can have rats and regular food.
And the sauce.
And the sauce.
And we can go downstairs to ask for more food. See?
Yeah,
I'm
I
very...
mean-
There's also a
You
small
got-
print off that comes out of well, essentially the facts attached to the cogitator.
You got to think of the silver linings here.
we don't have so much food.
If anyone who reads that message, it simply states that though you have a moment to relax, you expect work to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. We've got plenty of time. We're with the time cops. Right?
Oh, yeah. What's with the time?
Yeah, what was with that, Janice?
Yeah, you seem to know stuff. What's with
You
time?
seem to know literally
And
everything.
that's where the session's going to end today.
Can I get one last line in?
Go on.
As they ask me, I kind of turn over, pause for a second, wringing my palms together. I have no idea.
Oh, listen,
Oh.
you.
And that's where ending the session.
I don't know shit in character about the time cops.
I thought you knew everything.
I know everything that wouldn't be forbidden, and I know almost everything that is forbidden.
Except the
Do you
Inquisition.
know, like, other Xenos?
I know. No, you don't know if I don't know about that in character. Shut up.
But that's where we're going to wrap here for today. I think you've all earned yourselves a nice 150 XP.
Nice.
We did a fair amount.
Yeah, 170. No, 150.
Look
I
at
feel like
Don't
I
let them
prefer
argue
the-
with you.
No, I don't want that weird number. Keep it at 50,
Yeah,
please.
I was like, no. I want it. And numbers end in 0 because it makes it
No,
easier.
that wasn't me trying to convince stuff. It was like me going, "Oh, we did do a fair amount." It was just a comment. I don't want 75. I don't want those weird numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna give you weird numbers. I'm gonna give you 73. No. You get 150.
No.
150.
150. Alright.
Okay, that's fine.
150
I need
XP.
to see if I can up
and
my
don't
intelligence.
forget to make a note of one item. I will require a check. See if they have it. This will require
I
an
have-
influence check for your item.
What's the
Is that-
limit on what we can get? What's the limit?
Well, there's a feasible limit to what you can physically get anyway, but
Request
say-
anything on the list, maybe. But there's a bunch of shit you just literally won't be able to roll for mechanic like that at all.
Oh,
yeah,
if it's a
I'm gonna
roll, I'm
say
screwed.
the limitation will be the fact that you guys haven't got high enough influence scores to roll for like near uniques anyway.
So no power weapons.
Force weapons are near unique, buddy. Sorry.
So basically, how much influence do you have, Devil?
Like 25?
Oh,
Okay, so
you're gonna struggle.
when you roll, if you roll for, you can check the rarities of equipment, right? So an average rarity equipment, so a +0, you'd roll for it, and you'd get it on a 25 or lower. Scarce is -10, rare is -20, very rare is -30. So you statistically cannot get anything very rare and have a 5% chance of getting anything rare.
Alright, then I'll just request the local currency.
Oh, that's actually a good shout.
Oh, is that? Can I get a request on top of the power cells I asked for? Or is that my request?
I'm gonna let you have on top of that. Also, you're gonna get currency anyway.
Perfect.
Oh.
So you
alright.
get currency on top.
Um,
You're probably
so,
gonna get
at the time-
about 2 months' pay, which would be about 2,000 units. of
So
currency.
much food we'll be having.
It's a lot that much in the grand scheme of things, because you're on a menial's wage. Like yen.
Mm.
Sounds like a big number,
I'll-
you realize what they're actually equivalent to. Instead
Yeah,
of
it's just
I
all
will
pennies.
be eating so much street food.
But anyway, that's where we'll wrap things up for the session. Thank you, chat, for joining us, and my players for enduring your bi-weekly suffering.
Mhm.
You're
Also,
all
struggle
fucked.
session.
I'm gonna become a god. You ain't got shit, boys.
What do you mean?
Or you're going
Don't
to
worry
be pirates
about
out of
it.
existence, who knows?
I've finally been given an opportunity to make a requisition test. Do you have any idea how designed I am to make requisition tests?
Right, but you can only make one.
Yeah, but okay, if I roll well, I have extremely good odds of kind of getting whatever I want.
Right,
I
but
will
like,
explain it to Baronzar at a later date.
yeah, I've
Well-
got no idea what I want at the
Okay.
moment.
That's where we're
Okay,
going to
let's
wrap
go.
things up. So,
Look forward to the next 2 weeks. Let's go.
excellent. Now we'll try and get more time to plan. So I did a lot of this last minute again.
It's all
Oh,
good.
it's a
It's
bad
nice session,
habit.
isn't it?
It's a bad habit.
I did not notice. It felt
Good.
like this was all pre-planned.
Good, 'cause I was stressed as fuck. Anyway. Right. So we'll finish things up for now.
Bye.
So, bye-bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Uh,
Bye-bye.